Yo, Dio! What's up, puppers? And welcome to another episode of The Cringe. It's a Doodoo Spaghetti, aka Chad GECKO. What the what? Chad GECKO, guys. Time for the Chad GECKO, everybody. Hello, greetings, everyone. Greetings. It's a Doodoo Spaghetti, and today we're going to be getting back into the mines. This time we're going to try creative mode, and hopefully we'll have some friends to join me. I'm looking at you, Huggies. I'm looking at you, Huggies. I gave Huggies this incredible link for a YouTube creator where they have really simple ways to build like easy homes, and the homes are like really unique. They're really unique, guys. So a lot of the homes that you saw me showing to my friends were inspired by that YouTuber Amandumin, I believe is his name. And there's some incredibly easy stuff, but there's also complex like builds that he also shows you how to do it. So, and what the thing is, the unique thing about it is, the more that I follow like a build template, the more I notice that there's certain elements that repeat, and they're like really simple elements, like how to design your bed and how to put, like, it's basically furniture. Basically furniture, guys. Basically, you know, furniture and accoutrements, you know, things, knickknacks for like little details to make your house a little bit more like homey and cozy and stuff like that. So I learned a lot about that stuff. But anyways, guys, I'm waiting for the game to update. As soon as it updates, we'll get to crafting, guys. We'll get back to the crafting, and we're going to try to, in my DoCraft server, I think you guys call it like your forever Minecraft server or something like that. So mine's called DoCraft because hello Doodoo Spaghetti, hello. All right, guys, let me get my gecko friend here. So I got this one. Oh my goodness. So this model was given free to be able to use, you know, with two caveats, as long as, you know, I posted in my about page the two artists that created and rigged this gecko model. It's a Chad mascot, but, you know, because I'm trying to do a meme, you know, because of GECKO insurance company. So one of my friends said, why don't you do like a, you know, you could save 50% on Zentrey insurance. And I thought, what? That's awesome. That's an awesome pitch. But anyways, I just want to say thank you so much, Zentreus, for this wonderful model. This is the right. So this is some of the stuff that I have so far. There's so many toggles. So this is my favorite. Wait, I got the gecko on gecko right here. There's gecko on gecko. Then there's the book teeth. I love the book teeth and the glasses. You know, and it's funny that IRL, I wear glasses, so this kind of helps a little bit, guys. And then you got this thing here. This is my favorite, the stinky. Well, and then this one, I just discovered this one. All right, everybody. Okay, that was hilarious. All right, let's get into the game room and let's get back into the mines. All right, guys. Here we go. Hopefully, well, maybe Huggies might join us. We'll see. I hope. Bum. All right, let's get into our server. We're going to edit it, and we're going to go into creative mode. All right, creative mode. Save changes, and then we will go into the mines. I've always wanted to try creative mode, like as a collab / non-collaborative collaborative hangout kind of thing. Normally I'll do creative mode like off stream, just to, you know, build surprises. You know, I want to build surprises. Right, so this is my character, guys. As you guys can tell, looks very on brand. Okay, let me get this here. All right, so I think, let me see. I could show you some of the stuff. Wait, I could fly. Wait, I believe I can fly. Wait a minute, I'm in the cozy mode. All right, ready? Time to fly, Kate. Wait, let me do this here. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Right? Oh, it's nighttime. Shoot. Hold on. Let me go to bed here. Technically, we could go here. Whoops. Okay, for a minute. Technically, since we're in creative mode, right? I'm so in the habit of just going to sleep. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, let me see. Is there? Can we invite somebody? Oh, Minzy. Bum 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 bum. All right, we'll see. All right, guys. All right, I could finally do an official tour. Okay, this is the official tour, guys. Check this out. Wait, let me go back home. And then we'll fly this way. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Superman. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Bim, bim, bum, bum. Bim, bum, bum. Bim, bum, bum, bum. Bim, bum, bum. Now, would you guys believe that this is Bedrock? This is Bedrock Minecraft, and I like to call it one mod Bedrock. This is one mod Bedrock, and I think that's all you really need, guys. That's all you really need. All right, check out this, guys. This is okay. We're gonna start in my home. This is my home, and this is Roanoke. This whole area is Roanoke. Ketchak was going to build maybe a Star Wars spaceship here. So we don't know what kind of spaceship. It could be TIE Fighter, could be X-Wing, could be... You never know. You never know, guys. You never know. But this is my home here. I might have to do some livestock control here. That's Huggy's home. Okay, that's Sweet Pickles here. Let me go over here really quick. Oh, this is Nephew Spaghetti's home. This is Nephew Spaghetti's home. Okay, any past this area is unexplored. And then, let me see. Over here... Oh, nice! Make sure you do all your updates, Huggies. Restart it, and then I think before you restart it, get rid of all those cookies and things, maybe. But I'm trusting that you're testing, that you've already tested. So over here is the secret. Okay, finally I could do a nice... This is a good way to do a tour. Okay, so this is the Strawberry Observation Tower, right? So this is the strawberry. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Look how this is. You know what? I kind of like this flying around, and it overlooks a village here. Right. So this village was revitalized because when I was first learning how to Minecraft, like, you know, I think we killed. I don't want to say we. The villagers disappeared. You know, the villagers disappeared. You know, they disappeared, and then half the buildings were destroyed. So I tried to restore them according as best I can to the aesthetic of the design of the village. I really don't want to like change it, okay? Because, you know, I want to try to keep it, you know, for some reason I'm thinking nostalgia. I want to bring it back to, oh, I got to go to, let me go into the voice channel here really quick here. Go on Pupper phone. Okay, test. Okay, we're in the Puffer phone just in case. So this is the village. So check this out, guys. This is the Strawberry Observation Tower. This is the coolest thing, right? And then over here is, let me go down here. So this is another home. This is a vacant home. And I was practicing like doing embedded, like flushed homes inside like a mountain or the side of a hill. And look at this side. This was my idea where I could, so I don't want it to be that easily discoverable, but see, I put like a tree here so it looks like there's trees because of the, you know, the wooden door. And then, you know, I put moss here so this green door looks like moss. So this is I grew a strawberry. I think it's a strawberry, or is it a mushroom? I think it looks like strawberry to me, or mushroom. So I made this nice home. So this is all nice and vacant, you know, fully furnished. It's got a bunk bed, pretty nice, with a pet. Music, there's music in a library. For those. So it's basically, you know, like an elf's home kind of. So a nice, beautiful view. There's a hell gate if you want to explore the hell. If you want to explore the hell. So that's that home here. Huggies! How are you? Bum bum bum. Dun, dun, dun. I hope it's okay. Hope you're doing good. Let me see if I could increase the volume. I think I already have you maxed. Hold on. But I was hoping maybe. All right, let me go here. Yeah, I have you. Let me see. I have it maximized. So hopefully we could refresh. Maybe Huggies, did you update Discord? Discord has a little update. Discord has a little arrow on the top right. You could click it, I think, and it will update it. What? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me hang up, and then I'll hang back, client call back in. All right, that should be good, right? I think it's okay now. Bum, 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 bum. Right, we're doing some tech testing, guys. We're doing some sound check while Huggies gets ready. Bum, bum, bum. Did you update it? There's a button on the top corner, top right corner, like an arrow. I think if you hover above it, it says update. Because I know Discord recently does a lot of updates, I guess. Oh shoot, I'm lost. Okay, so there's the observation. Wow, this looks really nice, doesn't it? Okay, so it's just a couple of, would you call this a mile or something? Probably a mile away from my home. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know of any other. I don't know why it's not working your thing. It should work with the laptop. Okay, so this is my home, the big tree house. This is my home, guys. Huggies helped me build this. Huggies helped me build this home. You know, there's something secret up there, which is secret, guys. That's the secret sanctorum, where I do my evil magics. Over here, this is Sweet Pickle's home. So this is like Sweet Pickle's house here. She's got this like little like log cabin style. She's definitely the miner of our group, and she just loves to stay basically underground and not even like see sunlight. She's like a true dwarf. She's a true dwarf. So simple, nice log cabin. There's an apartment here that's vacant here, guys. I have an apartment here. You know, it's vacant as is. So I haven't decided what to build. You know, I'm pretty sure I could probably hollow out and put like multiple floors here, but that'll be for whoever wants to, you know, for a friend or future collaborators. Woohoo! I'm looking at you, Zen. I'm looking at you, Henya. I'm looking at you, Filion. What? So this is Roanoke. Let me get up here. I came up with this idea, guys, because I'm a big fan of Indiana Jones, and you know,
Hello?
Oh, hey, Huggies! How are you?
Hey, I can hear you now.
Oh, it's nice and loud. Nice. Nice. Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's do a mic check. Hello. Nice. I'm doing a tour. Wait, are you able? This is my first time doing creative mode as a hangout, non-collaborative hangout / collaborative. So you should be able to fly. Like, I just realized you double tap space and you're flying. I guess so. Double test. So I'm giving a tour, and this is a way funner way to do a tour, guys. Look, I could fly around and I could do this dramatic view. You know, this is Roanoke. For those of you, there is a hidden meaning behind here, so I'll let you guys discover it. But for those of you who are in the know of the Roanoke, all right. So this is Pengridge Farms. This is where Huggies lives. But I pitched. Didn't I pitch you a house, Huggies? I showed you the template of a penguin house for the Arctic.
Mm-hmm.
So, wait a minute. I don't know. Like, did you test? You could test having the YouTube channel open on the side if you're thinking about building the penguin house or other ideas on that on the Mandomin. Isn't Mandomin awesome? He's one of the awesomest like Minecraft builders I've ever like. Okay, I did a lot of deep dive when I was researching how to, you know, other creators who could show you instructions how to build like homes and stuff, right? So there's normal homes. There's like, the homes. A lot of the stuff I see is kind of almost the same, and Mandamin completely, to me, stands above because one, he looks at it from a simplistic choice to help people who are new or have never Minecraft before, and to make it even more inspirational, he chooses like weird things like a frog or a pig, or did you see the panda house that I showed you? Imagine if you had
That's really cute.
Imagine if you had a panda house in the middle of your wheat field here at Penguin Farms. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Oh my goodness. Right, so this is a Hellgate that's near Pengridge Farms. So this is Pengridge Farms. As you can see, there's a livestock. There's a livestock. We have to do like, I think Ketchak recommended to do no more than 10 cows because of it might lag the server and stuff like that. But I have recently updated the Bedrock, the Minecraft, twice this last month, right? And I don't think I've had the stream crash. Has it been like crashing on your end, Huggies?
No, it hasn't.
Like, no, because remember those times when we first started playing, it would crash every I think half hour, and then it became like every 15 minutes. And I'm so, I'm so grateful, Minecraft developers, for this update, especially for Bedrock. I'm assuming that the Java always is going to work really nice because that's, I think, from a business perspective, that's your main focus because everybody plays Java and stuff like that. But I'm really glad that you guys are at least giving some love to the Bedrock, because look, guys, this is my Bedrock. This is one mod Bedrock. Doesn't it look amazing, guys? Look, the sun. This is all you really need. I don't need 3,000 mods. I just need this. So it looks nice. The water looks real. Doesn't it? Right, so right now I'm flying. I don't know if you're flying. I'm flying above. This is Coomer's Cove. And this is supposed to be a fishing village. I haven't renovated the houses yet, so this is still like undeveloped kind of. Wait, should we sleep even if we're like in creative mode? I'm just curious. Wait, here, let me sleep just in case, because I don't know if we're in danger in creative mode. All right, here we go. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, for keeping us company here in the cringe. I really appreciate your time that you put aside. There's way better things, guys, for you guys to do, like play games with your friends, learn how to create your Dungeons and Dragons characters, paint your Warhammer 40k miniatures, watch anime, read your comic books and graphic novels. And today's a holiday too, so there's way better things to do. And for those of you who are hanging out here in the chat, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for keeping me and Huggies company. I invited Meowie and Arthice. We'll see if they surprise guess. Okay, so this was Huggies' idea to make this one road that connects to Coomtown. So Coomtown is basically my first village that I discovered. I was doing a collab, an official, would it be non-collaborative hangout? Did I plan it with Doms? I think I just asked Dom's demo to play with me. So it's technically a collaborative hangout. So Dom's demo was playing with me, and he helped me discover Coomtown, what would become Coomtown. And I didn't know how to fight these monsters. I kept dying, but for some crazy reason, Dom just defeated like 4 stacked back-to-back raids. He saved the town, and I put a plaque in honor of Dom's demo. And then as a surprise, Dom's demo said he built his house somewhere here in the Dukecraft server, which I kind of don't remember how to get to. It's really far, and he gave me he built a tunnel or something, and I haven't really had a chance to go check out Dom's house. So this is the single road. I like to call it the yellow brick road. So the plan is maybe make all this gold. or no, I have yellow bricks. We're in creative mode. We could put yellow bricks here. I can make that a true yellow brick road. Ooh, where are you, Huggies? Are you like flying? Are you flying?
I'm still trying to figure out stream stuff.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you actually streaming right now or testing it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
One or the other.
I like to do the same thing, guys. When I'm streaming, if I want to do a like tests like on stream, I'd rather do it on stream so that way, you know, you never know if someone is in your chat learning and still wants to try streaming, so you get to see, you know, what it's like when you troubleshoot things live instead of, so, you know, most people, that's just me, most streamers will do all the technology tests and everything prior to streaming. I like to just stream and whatever happens, you know, happens, and that way you guys get to see me troubleshoot and fix it and stuff like that for, you know, for I guess learning purposes. So as
I'm confused about my audio at the moment.
Well, I can hear you from Discord. You mean the game audio?
Yeah, because I have my scene set up to where they should just be capturing.
You would have to capture. I make it simple. I just capture the desktop. So the desktop, whatever I'm playing, like if I have like 5 windows open, YouTube, the game, everything is captured as a single sound. So I don't know if that helps. Now remember, if you do the single capture, it will capture everything. So if you have the YouTube window open and you're watching, like, you know, the tutorial, so you could build during stream, if there's any music or sound, everything happening at the same time will be captured. I'd rather have something simple like that versus I think Arthice captures like every window sound source, you know, so you could have better control. But I don't have a powerful computer, and to me, I always feel the term KISS, it means keep it simple, silly. Keep it simple, silly. No, keep it silly, stinky. Keep it silly, stinky. So I would say, see if you could, maybe you're not capturing the desktop. So
Yeah, because I think,
right, this is Arthice's
well,
house.
maybe everything's coming through, but I don't know how everything's coming through if I've only captured one thing. It's okay.
Wait, you should see on your, are you using Streamlabs or OBS?
Streamlabs. Well, I'm using OBS through it.
All right, because in my Streamlabs, if you have the dashboard open, you'll have like on the bottom on the right side, the mixer. And if you see the green bar moving up and down, that means that it's capturing the sound of your desktop. But I don't know how you would troubleshoot if you could actually hear it, unless someone in your chat actually hears the game and stuff. That's the one part I wish I knew how to test. Alright, so this is Arthice's house. Okay, I secretly put this Hellgate above his trees, and I think he discovered it because I didn't notice this sign here. Oh no, that's me! I put this panty portal. You guys get it? Why I call it a panty portal? Because it looks like a thong. See? You know, like the T-shape panties. And so I don't even know if Arthice knows it's up here, to be honest, because I didn't say anything, and he never mentioned about, he would go to the other Hellgates, but he never said anything about going to the panty Hellgate. So this is Arthice's house. He's one of my VTuber collaborator friend. So this is his home, and this is Solkazi's home. It's called Chicken Island. And then as for fun, I built him a chicken house. Wow, this looks so cool, just like showcasing the houses like this. I like this creative mode. See, this is chicken house. And then when I built this house, I was laughing so much, right? And then I realized because Solkazi is he's a VTuber and he has a red chicken model, and I realized, I should have made this a red chicken. I should have made this a red chicken. Dang it! I should have made this a red chicken. But we'll leave it here for now, okay? I'll leave it for now.
Okay, there we go.
Yay! Wait, I gotta see what your model. Wait, let me know when you're ready. I'm dying to see what your thing is. Okay, there is a thing. Okay, so Hungies, I don't want to overwhelm you, but there's a way where you know how Meowie likes to combine combine the chat with like with other streamers. So there's a way that I thought you could combine the stream, right? So that way, because I saw Iron Mouse and Connor streaming at the same time, and there's a toggle where I could bounce back and forth each other's stream on one stream. So that would be kind of cool, like in the future. So I don't want to throw it out on you because that's a lot of like multitasking on top of learning how to VTube Studio and all this other junk that, you know. But in the future, I think that would be fun for us to try. We could like combine the stream and combine the chat, and then they could switch in and out of each other's viewpoints, kind of, which I think is cool. Okay, guys, this is the administratum. The idea behind this is that I wanted to make a structure that represented the lost race that used to inhabit the DoCraft server, right? And I wanted to make it really frightening. So this is the idea. They were giants. They were once Titans, hence the size of the Hellgate, right? They were like huge creatures that walked, you know, the DoCraft server. And all that's left is whatever's like treasures are randomly placed.
2794664 join the game.
You know, they're randomly placed in here, so you never know what treasures are here. They could be one up the top, they could be stuff in the bottom, and then you know what? It let's just say there's a reason why it's not organized, right? There's a reason. So this is the Hellgates, the mega Hellgate of the once giant races that used to live here. And then we turn this into the administratum. So it's the main hub for treasures, right? I wanted to make it easy for friends who have never played Minecraft before. So here you could get like, you know, like items where you would really take a long time to build. So I have a lot of stuff here, you know, to make it, I want to make it easy, you know, because I'm more focusing on the fun for my friends when they come play. And then so I want to make it easy stuff. This is a turtle house. Lo and behold. This cool. Looking at it from the air, it's really hilarious because when you're looking at it from the ground, it's huge, right? But I get a better perspective, which is, and look, there's a turtle swimming right next to it. So this is a turtle house right here. Pretty cool, huh? And then if you guys want me to go in and show you, I'll do it. Just let me know in chat. So the idea is I want to deepen the water here. So that's the plan, you know, like one of the ideas to deepen this, to make it deeper, and hopefully it will attract more turtles. Because there's one right now. There used to be no turtles. Now there's one just like swimming near it, which is kind of cool. Right, so that's the turtle house. And it's vacant too. It's vacant, guys, for anyone, you know, to check out, to want to live in. For future friends, collaborators, current friends, whatnots. I was going to build something here in this forest right here. I wanted to build like something ambitious, like a Godzilla, like a Minecraft Godzilla or Minecraft King Kong. And then I realized, you know, it's too complex. Not saying that these houses here, these animal houses, are complex. To be honest, these are actually simple. Wait, let me go here. Let me know if you're flying. Wait, let me put the bed here. Don't worry about sleep. I could hear you. I could still hear you on the Discord, which is good.
Yeah, I'm in creative.
Okay, nice, good. And then you're able to fly if you double spacebar. Nice. Now, just to let you know, I usually reserve creative mode for me off stream to make secret things for my friends to experience. But in this one instance, and I know Meowie always bugs me about it. Meowie always says, make me creative, and then everybody else could be survival and stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, I'm still resistant about that. But because when me and Huggies made a discovery. Well, more Huggies made a discovery how deep Wolf Mountain is, and I think just for the Wolf Mountain project, and if Huggies wants to build a penguin house, you know, I'm gonna, just for this stream, we're gonna do a creative mode, you know, with my friends and stuff. So if Arthice wants to hop in, or Meowie wants to hop in and build. So no, okay. So normally my default is creative mode off stream to make secret things for my friends. But so this is, I don't know, what would you? I don't think it's really a special event. It's just more like I'm more excited to do things in underneath Wolf Mountain, I guess. I don't know, what would you call it, Huggies? Right, so this is the wolf house. This is the one that's standing. It's vacant. And it's dual bedrooms. So, you know, this is a nice couple's home. You have to jump. Okay, when I built this house, I started thinking of fun ways to get in the house. So I saw that you could make a jelly block here. It's made of jello. And you trigger it and you bounce in the butt. So you bounce in the butt, right? So you bounce in the butt, like you go boing, boing, boing. You go boing, boing, boing here. I put ladders because I'm not too good at jumping in the butt, so you could use this to grab as you jump in, but then Huggies was able to get in here really quick for some crazy reason. So this is the house, pretty nice, comes with a pet. It's all furnished, right? Like the artwork, your beautiful view, right? Beautiful view, right? Vacant for friends and future friends. And you know, I'm looking at you, Zentreya, if you want to hang out, or Fillion, or Henya, or Mousy. You know what? It's just a dream. I know that they won't. You know, I have to earn my way to get into to even get to play with them. This is Kumtip. This is Ketchak's home. Ketchak, okay, Ketchak is a unique personality when it comes to the Minecraft. He's very scientifical, right? It's all about the science. So, you know, it's not about like grinding the stuff, you know. So let's make like a place where you could get like unlimited turtle shells. Let's build like a honey farm. There's a lava maker. There's like eternal iron making. There's like you get your meat, and then there's these things where it cooks the meat and it makes the kelp, it makes the fuel. So everything is all, you know, for getting access to materials as abundant as possible, so that way, you know, the community, you know, could like do more adventures, I guess. For me, it's making secret things that my friends could stumble upon. And then look at this bumblebee house. This bumblebee house has been taken over by Ketchak. He absolutely adores this bumblebee house, so much so that I think next time he plays with us, he's gonna make like, the idea was to make a big honeycomb in the sky, or what do you guys call it? Like a bumblebee house, I think, somewhere like on the side of a mountain, like a huge one, and then maybe 3 bumblebees flying out from it. That's pretty ambitious. So note the bumblebee house, how cute, the little legs here. And then this was something where I decided to add. I said, you know, it's because the original concept was to have like what do you guys call it, like a waterfall or like a vine you climb up the butt. But I said, you know what if I put like little cubes, right, like sugar pollen cubes that you have to hop up, and then you get into the butt. Oh wait, hold on, go into the butt, and check this out, guys. Note the view, beautiful. Look, it's got these like long couch / beds, shelving, artwork, these like curtains, the curtains. There's even music here. Here, watch, check this out, guys. Put the music here. Nice. Bum 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 bum. Beautiful view of his home. And there's a bee flying around in here somewhere. I don't know where it's hiding. So there's like maybe 1 or 2 bees somewhere. So I don't know where they actually hide, to be honest. Bum, bum.
Oh, I'm streaming now if you want to take a look at what I did.
Yay! Okay, let's take a look. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see the Huggies. Bum, 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 bum. All right, here we go. Beep, 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 bum. Here we go. Oh! And the hand moves. It actually moves the mouse. What?
I can wave at you too.
What? Wait, you actually made that, or you found a template and stuff?
It's based off of the Bongo Cat template. I used.
What? That's cool.
Yeah, I used that app, but I drew over it, so.
Oh wow, that is too cool. What the heck? I've always wanted to do something like that, but I just don't know how to make my model like on the VTuber site, VTubular Studio site. Oh, and when you get chance, I'm glad that at least, I don't know if you got the VTube Studio or not, but I'm glad that you're at least thinking about it, because it's almost free. It's like I think it's just $10, right? And then I have 2 free models. Well, one of them I'm using right now, guys. I'm showcasing the Chad GECKO. Normally, I would roleplay this character, and I have an idea. Like, see, I have my glasses here, and I got the buck teeth. Shoot, I'm kind of like, I'm getting too much distracted. I haven't stopped smiling. My cheeks are hurting. So Huggies, are you going to secretly build your penguin house somewhere in Arctic biome? You know what? I was gonna build one for you, but I didn't see any designs that were really nice, to be honest. And then for some crazy reason, that popped up. Like, I don't know how. I guess it was meant to be, Huggies. That one I showed you, that cute little one with the little camping fire. It's just too cute. So this is the Among Us house. This is hilarious, isn't it? This is the very simple, right? So when I built the bee house and the Among Us, I started feeling that I like doing the simpler things. So I went on this like small tiny house craze. So I built this like single small tree house. This is so cool, guys. This is still small tree house. Here, let me show you what it looks like. So right, it's part of the hub. Very simple to make. I think this only should take like about an hour, but it really took me like a lot. But the more I practice, the more I'm getting good at it and stuff like that. So this is a nice, see, cozy, right? So the only thing is, if you're claustrophobic, this type of house would be, you know, maybe not too good, maybe, I guess, if you're claustrophobic. But if you're willing, if you're not, it's a nice simple idea, guys. Keep it simple. Remember, in Minecraft, if you're new, keeping it simple, I think is cool, guys. Look how simple this is, right? Simple. Okay, let me show you some of the other simple ideas that came out. So this is Town, the major town for the Dukecraft server. I made gates here. I made iron golem gates. And then this is, okay, so this is a cube. I like to call it Cubist Minimalist Retro Simple Home. So it's 2-level. And the first level's here. There's a carpet too. I started learning about, like, I'm starting to learn how easy it is to make like a little side table, right? To design it so it looks like you got furniture and stuff. So it got ladder here, and you go up here, and there. Look at that. 2 different colors. Darker for the first floor, but then when you go to the second floor where there's windows and the sun goes through, it's a brighter color. So there's a method to the madness of the color design. The original template for this didn't have bright colors. It was all dark and dark. But I said, you know what? Somehow, what if I made it like bright carpet, yellow bed, browns, autumn colors, and then as the sun is setting, it looks so. Dare I say it? Dare I say it, guys? Romantic. What? I wonder what you're doing, Huggies. I know that you want to build that penguin house. I know you want to build that penguin house. Okay, so what the cool thing about that penguin house is that penguin house has the same kind of similar technique, right? When Mandomin approaches other small houses, whether it's a animal inspired or some crazy design. So, and I know that you're a crazy good builder and stuff, so hopefully it will
Penguin
add more.
9279464. There are 2 8s players online. Penguin 9279464. Duo spaghetti. Penguin 9279464.
What was that? What was that? We got sweet and sour, oxalate, mint chaos, Minzy. What was I saying, guys? Oh yeah. So those the Mandamin Minecraft links and stuff like that, it has a mix of complex and easy. If you do the easy stuff, you'll notice certain techniques that I'm sure that you will add to your repertoire of your Minecrafting skills, because out of all of us, I think you're the way, you and me. Let's see, between you and Meowie, when it comes to the most cracked at Minecraft, I would say in terms of ambition, Meowie, but in terms of just like getting the job done, you just know so much more skills, I guess, at just going and doing it like that. For me, I had to like measure this and like plan that. I had to click each block one at a time. So hopefully the Mandamin builds will help make you even stronger, guys. Okay, all right, let me go back here. So this is the Cubist home. So I was curious at building a house that was underground, and the idea of a wizard's house was interesting, right? So I wanted like a Halloween-esque colors and things like that. And the idea of a house door, as like, you see how these things are, right? Like they're like not doors, but kind of like what do they call them? Like, like when you're on a ship, like an ancient ship in the ancient times, and you open the door downward. Like, I forgot, is it called a hut? Like a hatch? Yeah, like a hatchway. So look at this, like very minimalist, very simple but cute. And look at the way the design is. Book shelving all around, right? Because if you're a wizard, if there are people who Minecraft and they like to build and mine, but there are people who like to do spells. There are people who like to build armor. There's people who like to bake cakes. There are people who like to raise horses or raise chicken farms. So this is a home for those who just love making spells, crafting spells. Like a wizard, like a Gandalf. So this is your Gandalf home. Comes with a cat, and you got a spell book. You got all access. All these shelves are filled with spell books. So really nice. They got artwork too. Got nice artwork. So this is vacant. Here we go. All right. So this house, hopefully, maybe for you, Zentreya. Maybe, I don't know. Well, to be honest, if Zentreya was like playing with us, we're probably gonna get killed a lot. But it's okay. I'm prepared. Wait, so this house, I like to call this the watermelon home. This was inspired with the similar technique of building the Cubist home. See, similar, just different color. But the idea of putting a farm on the rooftop to, remember, save space, you want to make it minimalist, was genius. And instead of wheat, I thought it would be a nice visual to make it watermelon. Hence the color. There's a reason why the color is more unified and more pronounced. The idea of putting a single light source above the single door instead of a double door. And then look, it's a very nice minimalist. You got a nice view, right? You got very simple furnishings along one side of the wall. You got your armor, you got your plant and stuff like that. By this time, I was learning how, I wouldn't say the word important, but how fun it is to have like little like furnishings and stuff, like little, especially the potted plant. That thing is the most simple idea, but visually it just adds that extra like hominess and stuff like that. And I started doing the shelving and the chest behind the bed, so that way it makes it more flush if you're putting against the wall. So that's nice. And then I have the music here, as of course there's music. Should we put in the music again? Whoops. There's music here. I just love the music. Right, so there's this house. Okay, so I was gonna build a house here, and the inspiration was like, why not I build a storage shed? Right? For some reason, I don't know how it popped in my head, but I was like, what if we built a Pokeball storage shed? And inside is going to be like tools and items and stuff like that, for players and stuff. And then this was supposed to be the whatchamacallit? What was it, Huggies? This was where the villagers were gonna make spells or something like that. But I think Ketchak wasn't was still on the fence about it. I love the idea though, but I decided, you know what? Why don't we just turn it into a church, right? Because I think Ketchak is gonna build it somewhere else. To be honest, you know, not to say that we don't appreciate all the hard work, Huggies. I appreciate all the hard work, which is why we're going to turn this into the Basilica. You guys know what the Basilica means, right? It means church in the Warhammer 40k universe. So as you notice, I added steel doors that only open when you press the button, right? I'm putting steel accents in here, and I'm going to build a huge church-like Gothic structure here. So that's the plan. That's the plan right now, guys. The only thing is, I don't know if I want to make it like black brick, but right now this is the zoning option of it. Over here, because I was so confident at cubic minimalist homes, I saw a template that made this like stacked, like squares, I guess, like homes, single homes, single apartments. And this could go on forever, but I only wanted to do 3. Right? I wanted to do 3. So each home has its own different flavor. The bottom floor has this checkered browns, autumns. Right? Look at this. I started experimenting by putting shelving, like the chest up on a shelf, right? So it looks really nice and stuff. Like you got weapons here, it's nice and furnished. So this one's for your like woodsman, you're right, someone who likes outdoorsy kind of person. And then the second floor. All right, the second floor. I keep hoping villagers would want to choose to go in here, but I don't even know if they know how to climb up the stairs. So this all white one, right? This one is, I like to call it the artist loft, because there's like green grass on the ceiling, right? This is more like the artist poetry, the poet, the poet player, poet gamer, right? So there's flowers here, very open space, right? So you could, think of poems and stuffs. You could lie on your bed and stare at the grass ceiling, because, when you touch grass, you touch your soul, and when you touch your soul, the poems come out. And the third loft, boom, 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 boom. Even though it's got the brown motif, this one is a combination of the outdoor woodsman with the grass ceiling for poems and stuffs. So this is a combination of the first 2 lofts. And this has a better view because it's more elevated. So it's more like premium, I guess, like a, is that what they call it? Like the VIP, I guess. So you could see almost 360. So this is really nice. This is nice. And then I got this house here, guys. This one, for some reason, I was thinking a Brady Bunch. And then I was finding a template. So there is a template, but I modified it by adding a smaller, this brown section is what I added. The green section was part of a larger template that's more expansive. So I decided to cut it in half. And by this time I had a good confidence in making minimalist areas and stuff. So this one, as you go in, I wanted something where as you go down the hallway, even though it's going to be a short hallway, right, by having your armor at the end, it gives you the perception that it's a bigger hallway than what it is, because it's really tiny, right? So, and then as you turn left, you have this nice little like cozy nook, and because there's so much glass all around your sleeping area, it gives the illusion of more space when it's really not more space. So very simple, right? You have your oven, crafting table, your single chest, your armor. Very, very simple, very cozy. So I like to call this the Partridge Family, the mini Partridge Family house. And behind it, you have your melon farm. So very minimalist, very minimalist. And then, wait, I hear breathing. Is that static or breathing? I hear breathing. Oh, the pre-rolls? Is it like going on forever? It's not telling me. Uh-oh. Wait, it's eh? Wait, hold on, let me see. Pre-rolls. It should be off, right? Or run ad and run 1 minute ad break. Or I lowered the minutes of the ads. Oh shoot. Wait, hold on, let me check. Bum, bum, bum. Hi Kobe. Oops, I put the wrong bookmark. Dang it.
Oh, is Colby in your chat?
Hi Kobe. Yeah, I think I didn't see any indicators that ads are going, so I hope it's not a permanent ad because I shortened it, so it's only going to be like a minute ad or something. But let me check my stream and see if there's any ads and stuff, maybe. What does pre-rolls mean, guys? Like, I don't see any warning indicator. Like, I put warnings that will say, like, you get a 5-minute heads up that an ad's gonna roll. I think. Oh, it's nighttime. Wait, I gotta go sleep. Hold on. Shoot, I gotta go here. I'm giving a big tour. What does it mean, pre-rolls again, Huggies? Because I know I minimized my ads, and I also gave a 5-minute head warning. I don't see. Colby said the pre-rolls are on, but I don't see pre-roll. You have to have 3 minutes of ads per hour, or else people have to watch ads. Wait, so but did it give you a warning at least that there was an ad about to roll, or is it just keeps on rolling? I'm just worried that maybe there's a glitch and the ad just keeps on going like forever, and then I don't know anything about it because I don't have any. There's no warnings in the dashboard. I'm wondering if it's operating normally, because I've been having a lot of technical issues. Oh, I forgot to do my gecko friend. Check this out, guys. The gecko on my head. And the buck teeth. Should I do the buck teeth and the glasses? I'll do the glasses. I'll do the buck teeth and the glasses. Alright, so right now I'm giving a tour. No, just the first 30 seconds. But if people don't know you, they don't know. Aww. I hope. Well, we'll see. That's the shortest. That's the shortest I could do. Meowie help me with it, with the settings at least. And then, so I restored a lot of these villager homes, and then I decided for some crazy reason I was reading my Wonder Woman comic book. I was catching up on Wonder Woman comic books, and it was the issue where she's fighting Ares, and you got to go. All right, Kobe. I hope your work day is good. Okay, I hope your work day is good. And don't forget your drinks and snacks, and don't forget to drink. Okay, drink some drinks, tasty drinks, if you're going to be doing long editorial works. So I was catching up on some Wonder Woman comics, and for some crazy reason, I said, what if I build a Greek-styled Pantheon home, and we could use a waterfall for the walls? How cool is this? So I used purple for, you know, the godliness, and I tried to find something that looked like the style of, like, you know, the Greek paintings and stuff. So this was the closest thing I could get. See, the pattern of painting here has that, you know, Greekish style. And then as you go through the waterfall, you got your triple bed here, because, you know, the Greek gods loves the orgies. They loves the orgies, guys. So you got your 3 beds here. There's a bell here to announce, you know, like the arrival of the gods. You got your 2 armors here, and then your view is through the water, which is very dramatic, very, very Greek godlike, very Zeus, very Hercules kind of, very Wonder Woman. This is another minimalist home. I decided to do a 2-floor, and the idea came where, hey, you know what? Why don't we do this floor, the second floor, as the storage? So I used to live in the Long Islands, and we used to have these like storage sheds that were literally looks like this. Imagine it's a 3x3 shed. So those were very popular back in the ancient times of yesteryear, growing up and stuff. So I for some reason, the maybe is it nostalgia induced? So I decided to, what if I built a 4x4 and then I added these stairs, because by this time I had these techniques down where you could put like, instead of actual stairs, you could actually do these like cute little separate pads, I guess, right? And then I could put carpet above it and stuff. So I came up with this idea. Wait, hold on. I'm holding too much stuff. So let me put this record here. I don't know how I kept getting these records. Let's put the stone here for now. I have an extra record, shovel, bed here, and then I'll put the shovel here. I don't know why I have this extra record. I'll put it in the next house. Okay, so here. And then as you go, you hop up. It's a nice minimalist single bed home, right? Pretty nice lighting. You got a nice window. I just wish there was a way I could make the windows thinner, even more thinner, but this is the best we could do. But looks nice, You have a nice view here when you get on the landing. For some reason, I was rewatching Lord of the Rings. Okay, I was rewatching Lord of the Rings, while having like, I think dinner or lunch or snacks or something. And I said, what if I built like a huge, like kind of like, not like a Rivendell-esque inspired big tree, right? So I thought I could grow like a huge cherry blossom tree by putting 4 plants, or what do you call it? Like putting 2x2, and it will just become ginormous. So I manually made it look bigger. I wish I could make this wider. It doesn't look as round as I thought it would be, but you know what? It's a work in progress. For some reason I want to put this ginormous tree. And then for the final idea, I was thinking like, I was rewatching some cowboy movies with like, what's that guy from Dances with Wolves, guys? The actor from the Dances with the Wolves. What's his name again? Well, anyways, I was rewatching some of his Western movies, which are fantastic, besides Dances with the Wolves, and the idea of a ranch, right? Very simple. Now using the same techniques, like one square or rectangle, right? The idea is just widen it, right? And then I was gonna make it maybe like, how was I gonna make the stable? At first the idea was gonna put the stable all around the edges, but then I said, what if I just make half of it with a gate here so it looks aesthetically stylized? So this was like eureka. So I put corner hail bays, barrels. By this point, I really started liking the barrels instead of the chest. And then we got horses in here. And as you go upstairs, right, you go in here. So you got a bed for 2. So it's a 2-bedroom ranch, right? With that's outdoor, breathable, right? Artwork. You go down the steps right here. If you go downstairs, you go to do your ranching. You could do your ranch work. Very simple, very minimalistic. The idea was to put a barbecue place here, like to create something for barbecuing meat. But I realized, it's really, it interfered with the aesthetic. What do you guys call it? The feng shui-ness of the energy flow. Because look, as you go here, you have this incredible 3-point view beyond the edge of Town, and I thought this was. I don't want to ruin this, right? And whoever's going to live here would have a fantastic, relaxing, view. And plus, if we do collabs in the future, so here's the dream. Like, imagine I'm collabing with, like, we're hanging out with Zentreya and Henya and Mousy and Nyanas. We're all hanging out here, so we could all be here. We could all hear. We could lean over the wall here. We could chat and how are you doing? How's your day, Zen? You doing good? And how are you, Henya Dayo? You doing good? Oh, Mousy over here. Would you like? And then I could provide them drinks. Would you like a cup of milk? Would you guys like some water, some juice and stuff? So there's a lot of room for a major collab here. So that's the future. Well, the dream. What's the dream?
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. So this is the ranch. Wait, hold on. I gotta go pee-pees. Wait, we're gonna continue. There's more touring. I'm gonna give the nice tour. Now, can you imagine, Huggies, if one day we'll do a combined stream where people could just toggle quickly between the different point of views. Wouldn't that be cool? Like they could see me during a tour, and then they can see you doing your incredibly fast, crazy builds. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stand here on the roof because I gotta go pee-pees. Okay, I gotta go pee-pees. All right, guys, I'm gonna BRB. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for keeping us company here in the cringe. I hope that you guys are enjoying the stream, and don't forget your drinks and snacks. And see, it's nice, cozy, comfy, creative mode, one mod bedrock, one mod bedrock Minecraft. Which, by the way, doesn't it look like it's a Java, but it's not Java? Hello. But anyways, I'm gonna BRB. I gotta go pee-pees. Okay, guys, don't forget your drinks and snacks. BRB.
Well, thank you for following. I hope you enjoy this stream. Also, haven't been talking very much, but... But again, thank you for following. I hope you enjoy this stream. Oh, I can show you what all we've done. This was all mostly in survival. Well, not that, but... Oh, my sub badges? Yeah, I've had those for a while.
We are back. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. Oh, shoot. It's night. I gotta go sleep. Wait, hold on. Even though we're in creative mode, I still feel the danger. I don't know. Maybe it's habit. Like, do you guys... Has anyone, like, done creative mode? Is there danger? Like... Oh, no, wait a minute. There is danger, because monsters will attack the villagers, and I don't want that to happen. Oh, shoot. Huggies! Did I mention that, like, when we build... beneath Wolf Mountain, let's make it not obvious from the surface, I guess. So I have an idea. You remember how the tunnel, we have the waterway, the water path that goes both ends? You know, when you row your boat, you could go into Wolf Mountain. Mm-hmm. Right, so I was gonna grow some vines over the entrance. You know how like Batman has the secret entrance to like where his bat car, his Batmobile goes through. You know, like it's like vines that hang over the entryway to the water pathways, so that way you can't really. It's not obvious. You know, and then because I really wanna leave the surface of Wolf Mountain for Wolf to build his like art style and stuff like that, and then we're going to do the inside Wolf Mountain. But you know how like when you're when you're about to go inside Wolf Mountain, like it doesn't look like it's an actual door. So maybe let's try to make it so it's completely not obvious, unless you go through like these vines, hanging vines, and then all of a sudden a new world opens. That would be fun for friends to first time experience, I think. Because I was thinking of making it obvious, but then I didn't want. I think I made Wolf sad a little bit because Wolf wanted like stuff on his mountain. You know, I don't think he had plans for the inside of the mountain. So I told him we're not going to touch anything on the surface anywhere around the mountain. We're only going to do a metroplex within the mountain. So I'm going to be flying toward Wolf Mountain. We're going to take a look at it, and I'll show you guys what I mean, right? I'm going to try to look at angles where we could look into the mountain. If it doesn't look obvious, then that's a win-win. So I don't want to make I think I made Wolf sad a little bit. I don't know if he jokingly said I should move away then. I said, no, you could still build your Japanese style ideas on the mountain. And then I was thinking last night, how do I make it even more so that way it's more fun for him, but we're having fun too. So I have to try to think of a medium. So the idea is, you see how, like, remember my treehouse has all these vines growing, right? So what if we grew some vines at certain key entrances to the Wolf Mountain Metroplex, so it does not look like obvious at all. Like, it has to be zero obvious, okay? So that way Wolf will be happy and stuff. So here, as we approach the giant Titan, this idea, okay, I was rewatching some episodes of Attack on Titan, and it just dawned on me, like, what if I make a giant creature, right? Just like it looks like it's walking around the planet, right? So because I was thinking, remember at the Administratum there's a Hellgate, so what if these were like creatures that walk through, but during the sunlight it petrified it. So that was the lore, right? And then it's holding this brown block. So as I was building the brown block, I said, hey, what if I hollowed it out and made it into a house? And then you see how the vines are growing? You could climb up the vines, so it's not easy to get to, right? And doesn't it look terrifying? It looks freaking terrifying, doesn't it, guys? Look at this. It's frozen, right? It's frozen. So we're lucky. And it still moans at night. You hear it moaning because it's not dead. It's forever petrified, but yet tortured. Never going home. So inside here, right here, let me show you this. It's vacant, right? It's a nice single, huge, home with these like storage plates, storage compartments that match the same color. I put artwork here. Right, there's flowers. You have this incredible huge view, right here. Very relaxing. You can hear the wind, right? Very relaxing, very relaxing. And then, should I show you the secret? Here, I'll show you the secret, okay? All right. If you go up these steps, right? Like, no one really would think to go up here, right? So, unless I told them to, like, oh, don't go in the head. So in the head. So this is the secret, King. That's the secret, okay? So I open this here. There's a lot of warnings because as I was building this, I accidentally fell in and I did not know how to get back. Like, I did not know anything about, like, how to flip do I get back? Like, restarting the computer did not bring me back. To be honest, I was desperate, right? I was looking online, like, how to flip do I go back? And I don't have coordinates turned on, right? So for the one time in my desperation, I had to turn on coordinates, and then I had to follow these instructions to put on previous older coordinates that would teleport me like back in time, kind of. So this is the portal to hell, I think, death, right? So if you enter in here, I realize, man, if anybody falls in here, that's it. You're never come back. I mean, unless you're really good at Minecrafting, I have no idea how to come back. So this is the death room. It's not hell room. It's death room. So I have that there. And then somehow I teleported like somewhere around here, like right here. Once I was here, I was so happy, guys. I was so flippin' happy. But anyways, this is Wolf Mountain. We're approaching it now. So look how cool this looks. As we approach Wolf Mountain. Right? So this is where Wolf lives. Right? I built a test house because he really loves Japanese style. and he was gonna make like a onsen. Like the ideas that were pouring out of his brains was incredible. He wanted to build an onsen so all the collaborators could go take a bath. Hey, Huggies! Hey, wait, can I like squat? Or wait, can I? No, it doesn't. You know how like when you twerk, so it just makes me fly up and down. You know, like the shift button makes you butt twerk.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what are you up to? Are you building something in the Arctic biome?
Not right now, no.
Are you hollowing out? Are you at the Wolf Mountain?
I was.
Or are you?
A little bit, yeah.
Wait, if you want, you could also build secret houses of your choice anywhere far away if you want. So I'm curious if you're doing, knowing how fast you build, like maybe is the panda. Well, I stumbled upon a panda, a frog. There's a pig one. Didn't I give you like a link for a pig? Oh, there's a chicken jockey house. You can make so many chicken jockey house. Isn't that fun stuff? That link I gave you for Mandamin, isn't he the coolest Minecraft builder ever? Like, it's very inspirational. Very inspirational. So this Huggies, guys. This Huggies, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, wait a minute. It's safe. You could wear the penguin armor. Wait, am I even wearing my own armor? Okay, good. Oh, remember, Huggies, you get a free cape. I don't know, with the update, you could get a free cape. Wait, I should play music. Hold on. For some reason, there's no like music activated. Here, let me put on my background music. Wait, let me know if it's too loud, everybody.
I realized my mouse doesn't move around when I'm playing Minecraft.
Oh, because it needs to be linked, I guess, like hard linked. Alright, so this is Wolf Mountain. Lo and behold, I built a wolf in sitting position. You know what? I should have made the fur all black because I know Wolf is a VTuber, is a wolf VTuber who has like dark black and fur with some splashes of brown. So to make him happy, maybe I should have made this a brown one, maybe like brown wool. We'll see. But it's a nice home. The entryway is in the butt here, and then it's special doors where it's steel doors, so it doesn't open until you press the button. And as you press the button, look at this beautiful stairs that go flush up, right? You're going into this huge living room with all the barrels. By this point, I really love barrels. It's the best. Look, all these furnishings, right? Then there's a double bed here. There's furnishings up there. Really, really nice. You have a nice view of left and right of Wolf Mountain, So I made this for Wolf, but I think Wolf wants to build his own Japanese style inspired home. And this is where the location was supposed to be. So one day we're gonna play with Wolf again. He's been really busy and stuff IRL, and he's been experiencing a lot of technological issues and stuff. So yeah, here. So this is Wolf Mountain. As you notice there's so many wolves. Okay, so let me look for the approach to the interior of Wolf Mountain. See if there's a crack here, right? So it's not obvious, right? I wanna make it not obvious. There's another crack here that goes into the interior. There's multiple cracks. So this is the main entryway right here, guys. So it doesn't look obvious. Okay, nice. Perhaps I was gonna grow some vines here. Like maybe grow some vines. Or, oh, how's this idea, Huggies? What if we do a waterfall? Remember that Greek bed, the Greek house in Coomtown? Remember how the water surrounds the wall of the Greek house? So what if it was waterfall with maybe a mixture of vines that touch the ground, so you can't tell? Would that be cool? I think that would be dramatic. Oh, wait a minute! I was gonna put vines here. How'd they grow here? What the flip?
I put them there.
What? Nice! Nice, Huggies, nice. Let me get rid of my buck teeth. Turn off glasses. Check this out, guys. I got this. I got my goofy face. And then check this out. What? What? I go bald. Wow. Oh, wait. There's a way where we could capture, on second thought, you could really see through the water. Maybe just the vines, Huggies, I think. For some reason, I think it works with the house. Bum, bum, bum. Wait, is it raining? Oh wait, it's nighttime. I gotta go to bed before the danger. Okay, hold on. We don't want the. It's not us. We are not the ones in danger, but the villagers and the animals and stuff. Chat, can you let me know if my background music is too loud? Right? I mean, as you guys can tell, it's my favorite song. It's Papa Rant. Should I make it softer, guys? Or maybe, wait, hold on. What if I just turn it off? We want to hear the natural sounds of nature. Right, I hear the wind and stuff. I don't know why the music is not activating. I activated this update where you could have background music like constant. So I don't know what happened. So maybe, well, let's just, you know what? Maybe grow the vines here, and I'll plant some bushes here, like around the edges here, so it looks like you can't tell. Okay, this will be nice. I guess this is nice. And then okay, let me look around the rest of the mountain, guys. So this one, it's not obvious. Nice, nice, nice. And then over here, as I go around the edge, right? See how there's this big crack here? Like, right, so this is okay, right? It's not an obvious thing, right? So I was thinking, too bad you can't put vines across it like a blanket. But you know what? Leaving it open is cool. Okay, we'll leave it open for now. And there's some grand... Oh, this is nice, Huggies. You made like these grand stairs that go down. Nice. Okay, it goes down here. So this is the interior of Wolf Mountain. And then... Oh, shoot, there's a creeper. There's a creeper here. Oh, wait, don't activate it, Huggies, because if it blows up, it's going to make a mess of things. Oh, it's coming out through the main entrance there. So as you guys can tell, this is the interior. And it's deep, guys. Do I really want to go and show you how deep it is? Or because I want to be surprised. I want to be surprised. Right, so I was going to do this. This was what I was going to do. The plan is later today, I was going to hollow out these columns here and make windows. And these are going to be like apartment complexes. So I was going to make it all down here. All these apartments here. Like I could make these like single homes. Or maybe I could start back here. Right? Keep the natural foundation. Man, it's flipping deep. Right. And then I was thinking, Huggies, what do you think? Should we replace the lanterns with blue lanterns so it has that water, a more murky water thing, maybe? So that's the idea. Like put like blue, you know, like blue globes. There's these blue globes that glow blue, and they're meant for water, I think. So these are like daytime lanterns, but now that we're creative mode, right? So this is how deep it goes. I really don't want to... I want to experience this in survival mode. It goes way down there. See? See, guys? This can't reach. I'll go a little bit down. No. I want to be a surprise. Okay. Let's make it a surprise. Right now, we're just going to focus on the apartment complex here. Or rooms. Right? Because I don't think I could make like column-esque here. I know I could hollow this out and make this an apartment here. Surely. Right, and then I can make an apartment like here, somewhere here, like hollow this out. Definitely I can make one here, because this is easy. You know what, I'll start here, because it's the easiest. It's a more flattish thing here. I think that'll be cool. That'd be cool. And then I have to figure out how you get into the house, but for now, let's just build the house, and then we'll worry about how you get in it. You know, I mean, probably like by boat, maybe? Like I could do a secret entryway here, maybe, I guess. You know, we don't want to... So I'm going to hollow this out. So that's going to be one of my projects. Okay? Okay. Bing, ba, bing. And then we're going to replace all these torches with lanterns. You know, like so... Sad, huh, Huggies? We brought all these torches when we could have done creative mode and just plop lanterns here. Dang it.
Aw, thank you for the raid.
Yay! Bum, bum, bum. Nice, Huggies. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Is it somebody we know, or is it somebody... Zentrea? What? See, so look at this. Look at this genius idea that Huggies came up with. It literally comes right out of like Krypton. I'm getting Kryptonian vibes. Okay, so look. Huggies decided to make this a waterway, right? With interspersing glow lanterns right? That look like benches. And then you see this big groove here in the high middle? It literally, it's like Krypton / Lord of the Ring-esque style. And you see how the, what's that sound? I hear like a,
Nope.
I hear like a breathing. Are you breathing? I hear static. Is that you breathing?
I don't know.
Look,
I don't
I hear
think so.
I hear a static. Not a static, but like, you know, like when you talk, and then after you talk, there's like a psh, psh, like that. So I don't know. Wait, are you doing? Oh no, wait, it disappeared. Alright, so guys, look, see how the okay, I don't want to replace these torches with lanterns because look, you see how the torches are angled, right? And you see how this side's angled. It's making a point.
Thank you, Lucy.
That touch up here. See? So it looks so... I'm getting Lord of the Rings, Krypton, sci-fi vibes with this design. I love this design, Huggies. The way you did the groove where the water pathway is. It feels 1950s retro sci-fi / Lord of the Rings / Krypton. So we're not going to replace the torches here because you see how the torches point to an invisible triangle, and that's where the groove is. So this one, I'm going to leave the torches because it just adds more drama. Right? We're going to replace these torches. Wait, should we just make the waterway torches instead? Ooh, I got to grow vines here. We have to make this hidden. So this is the waterway path. Here, let me grow some vines here really quick, guys. Make this hidden.
Let's see. How was your stream?
I said I'll grow some vines here. I think we'll do vines here. How do we do this? How do we... Alright, so vines. Here we go. We got vines here. We'll put the record here. Alright, we got vines here. So let me... Should I extend this? Here, I'll extend this. Let me get some tab. Wait, is it E? And then we want dirt blocks. Let's get dirt block here. Where's my dirt? Where's the dirts? Is this dirt? Oh, here it is. Grass block. Oh, I don't need a lot. I just need one. Ooh, who's that? I hear voices. I hear voices. Is that coming from you, Huggies?
Probably.
It sounds like Sweet Pickles. Wait, I'm gonna build this here.
Got some audio issues today. That's for sure.
Right, so I'm gonna build. I'll extend this, and then we'll Batman-esque this. We'll make this the secret entrance. All right, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, so far so good. I'll add this one block here to make it look, you know, natural. And then we'll add the vines here. Bing, bing, bing. Nice! Nice! This is gonna look so cool when those vines grow. Nice. Boy. Right, alright, I'm gonna go to the other end. Dang it. Ugh. Wait. I'll fly over. No, you know, never mind. I'll move through it. Bum. Once again, I just want to say thank you everybody for keeping us company here in the cringe. I hope you guys are enjoying the comfy, cozy, one mod bedrock Minecraft stream in creative mode. Go here. Bum. I love this waterway. This is just so nice. Alright, we're approaching the other end. Okay, we could grow vines here maybe, like to cover this. Wait, let me cover this end, and then we'll figure out that little crack on the side. Go here. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. All right, let me put a block here to make it look not too obvious. Let's put a block here. Nice. And then and then vines. Vine time. I'll do a vine here, and then we'll do a vine there. We'll do a vine here. We'll do one there. There. All right, so when all this grows, it's gonna really be hidden. Very Batman-esque. Now, should we put like? I don't want to put torches. Should we put like let me see. Wait. Oh shoot, we really need to put more torches here. Let me go E, and then go. Is it torches in the bed? All right, we'll do. Or should we do lanterns? Torches is. I like the archaicness of it, I guess. Yeah, let's do the archaicness of the torches. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, my clunkiness, guys. I'm not fast. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice, nice. Okay, we got here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. All right, good. Nice. When the vines grow, it's gonna look really nice. So I'm thinking, get rid of all these torches on the outside because it's gonna be hidden. Maybe, I don't know. Oh shoot, time for bed. Hold on, I'm going to bed. Because I know Huggy's busy building and stuff. Moin. Okay, ooh, look at all the creatures are burning. Alright, let's go in. Alright, let me go to the other end now and see, finesse the vines a little bit. Okay, this part here, this open stuff, I don't know. Let me see. There is a stairs here. The potential for making like maybe a workshop here, like a hidden, like dwarven workshop, is a good idea. But, technically we want this. You know what? Let me cover this area first. Let's make it secret. Guys. Here, 1, 2, 3. Let's make this secret first for now, because we could always change it later on. Right, nice. Alright, this is good. Okay. Oh no, creeper! Ah! Wait a minute, does it explode if we're in creative mode, guys? The creeper just jumped. Aww! Huggy's like, it won't explode because they're in creative mode, right? Can I kill it and it won't blow up? Wait, hold on. No, might as well. Oh no, it's not dying. Yeah. Oh shoot.
It won't blow up unless you flint and steel it.
Okay, flint and steel. Okay, so let's fill this up. Wait, let me...
Okay, and now that's the only dispenser that's going.
Let me see. We should hollow this out, right, guys? Hold on. Let's hollow this out, and then let's cover the roof of this. Get rid of this, right? And then do that here, and then let's here. Let's cover this for now. I really wanted to keep it secret.
I think I lost a lot of my creative powers.
Eh? What happened? Like I didn't change the it's still in the mode. Like what do you call it? It's still in the
I mean just I'm still in creative mode. I just mean like lost that
the edge
creative ideas. Yeah.
Wait, that's where Mandelman comes in. That's where because we haven't been playing Minecraft in a while. Like, right, we haven't been playing in a while, and then since we started like playing again, I started looking at the Mandelman YouTubes and stuff, and it's flooding back the technique and stuffs. Okay, we're gonna put this here. All right, let's put some torches here for now. Okay, so we're gonna make this the secret area. Okay, so you can't tell from above that, hey, this is like a, oops, that this is a secret place. So let's do this here. We'll hide this first. So the idea is maybe this is going to be like a little dwarven section where you could do construction or something. But for now, let's hide it.
Okay, there we go. I think I'm back now.
Okay, I'll leave this. I'll leave it like, see how it looks like it's like naturally shaped with like a crack here. Like it looks, doesn't it look like a creeper exploded? So it's unsuspecting. It's unsuspecting. Okay, let me put torches here because we don't want creatures to spawn here. And then, okay, let's put this here, there, 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 and then there. Okay, let's put this here. Put this here, here, over here, in here, over here, over here, and then one over here. Okay, this should be safe. It should be safe, guys, right? Right? Right, guys? Should be safe here. Put that there. Over here. Safe there. Okay, this is... And then... Wait, I gotta fill this hole. Let's put a stone. Let me see. Is it all it's called cobblestone, right? Let me see. Cobblestone. Deep deep ding. Dun 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 dun. Is this it? Yep, cobblestone. Wait, I don't need 64. I just need the 1. Let's fill that hole. All right. Looks good. Looks safe. At least it looks safe here. I think it looks safe. And then let's put a torch here.
But that sounds like a cool game.
You know what? I'm gonna fill this with stone. This is having these holes here is let's make it flush. And then we could always hollow it out later on. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. Alright, nice, nice, nice. A nice little secret, like, rest pit kind of thing. Right, there's enough lighting so there's no monsters gonna spawn in here. I hope. I hope. Put that there. Let's put this here. Alright, looking good, looking good. Let's put this here.
I'll have to take a look at your VOD. That doesn't seem like something I would play, but... It sounds cool.
Go here. What VOD? What game? Is it like a questionable game, sussy game?
Oh, it's...
Is it Bo Natural?
It's Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon.
What? That sounds pretty epic. 1, 2,
yeah.
3. Alright, so I think we're safe here, guys. I want to put... You see how I enjoy backlighting? I like putting the torches behind instead of in the front. Because this is supposed to be... Like, as you're rowing to Meowie's place... Or the LA house, the LA island. So you have this little rest area. But I want to move this. Wait, is there stuff in here? Oh, shoot, there's a ton of stuff in here. Okay, so I want to eventually move that flush against the wall or something. We should put boats here. Shouldn't we put boats in there? Just in case. We should put boats. We should put boats. You know what? Let's put some boats.
You can turn people into cheese?
What? What? That's hilarious. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, Huggies, let me know if your chat thinks that your voice is too loud. Let me know, because I have you at 150. So it should be a nice level, but not too crazy level. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I can turn my mic down if it's too loud for you.
No, it's I have it maxed so that way, for some reason, if I have it loud for me, it's nice for the stream. Like, it's nice. It doesn't, like, you know how, like, it doesn't really match the levels, but I'm trying to figure out where it's at least loud, but not too loud, but not too soft. So, like, normal for the stream. Oh, here are the boats. Okay, let's see. Let's do one of each color. So one of each color, we could put it, we'll load these boats here. So that way the players know who's riding what boat. So I'll do a dark one, an orange one, there's a brown one. Oops, excuse me. There's an orange one. Okay, so that's good. We have boats here. Are these chests gonna definitely be here? Wait, I like the way the chests are placed. Oh shoot, they're all dirt. Let me. Okay, I could put boats here. I'll put boats here for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we got these nice boats here for people just in case. Looking good. Looking good. Well, let me check the front. I gotta put more. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm just so confused how Firefox is apparently capturing both your voice and my voice through Discord.
No, the Discord is is the one doing the capturing. So Discord.
Yeah, but it's somehow showing up in my stream.
Oh, because like do people hear me or?
Yeah.
So it's because you're capturing your desktop as the game. So the Discord outputs the sound. The sound is coming onto your desktop. So if you're playing your stream, your game, that's all on the desktop. So when you capture a single sound source, when you capture the desktop, everything is captured, which makes it easier. You're not worrying about the game source capture, the stream source capture, the Discord source capture. Normally you want to capture each of these separately if you want more control with volume, or you want to turn off, you want to keep Discord only for you but not for stream. You could you could adjust that. This way everything's done all in one place and you're capturing it on your stream as one source. So you should be your stream, if you follow that way like me, should be able to hear your Discord, should be able to hear whoever's talking in the background from your normal microphone, should be able to hear your streaming, should be able to hear if you have a YouTube window open secretly on the side, right? And there's music or whatever's playing, they'll hear that, things like that.
I think I thought I set it up for just a specific application, but maybe not.
So it's like, well, I guess it's a wonderful discovery. Oh, it's nighttime. Gotta go to bed. Wait, hold on. Let me go to bed here. All right, here we go. Sleeping. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, so chat hears me. Am I coming out too loud for your stream? Oh, I broke a block. Oh, it doesn't match. Bum, bum, bum.
I'm not sure.
Chat, let me know if I'm too loud and stuff or if I'm okay. Alright, so this looks good. Should I really extend it even further out? I like the idea that you really can't tell, right guys? If I could technically extend this more. Wait, hold on. Should I? Let me see if I could. Should I extend it? If I stay far away. See, I don't want it to be obvious from Kumtip. So as... You know what? I could extend it a little bit more. I just needed maybe like 3 more blocks here. Here, let me do this. Let me fill these up first.
So I think I found out my issue earlier was that, you know how Discord worked just fine the other day, and then all of a sudden you couldn't hear me or anything?
Yeah, like you would fade in and out sometimes.
Yeah, so my Windows defaulted to 1% audio for Discord.
Ah, okay.
So I don't know if that's the issue now or if it's something different.
Alright, I'm gonna turn this off here. Alright, this looks good. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, when these vines grow, it should be hidden. Wait, should I put the vines here? Right there. Nice. I'll put more vines here. Alright. Looking good. I'm gonna turn off this torch. We don't need this torch. Right, so there's gonna be like a secret place, so... Alright, so let me see. Let's turn this off. which means monsters might spawn here. Maybe. But it's okay. I could put... Should I... No, there's golems guarding here, so it's okay. This area is safe. It's safe. Alright, guys. Oh, I forgot to show you Goonsburg. Okay, let me show you the rest. Let me give you the rest of the tour. I forgot. I got so engrossed with stuff here. Wait, hold on. Let me put my torches here. Right, so I showed you the doghouse here, and you have to jump. You boing up into the butt. Right here. So over here. Alright, so I was inspired to build a lighthouse. But the lighthouses that they showed were ginormous. So, using the technique of minimalist house building, I decided to just follow the template, but make it tinier. And check this out, Huggies. They teach you, the Amandaman teaches you how to make moving lights. You see how the lights are rotating? So, this is actually really fun to do. The rotating lights.
Okay, so I switched my audio to Discord, but now they can't hear me.
Because
I need to add my mic. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, what was wrong? Uh-oh. The Minecraft looks like it's flashing in and out. Here, let me fill this crack here. There's a crack here. Yeah. Okay, so this is the lighthouse. Right, so it's supposed to be wider. Wait, oh, you guys see that? There's like some kind of weird glitching. Maybe, hold on. Maybe I sign out of the game. Oh shoot, if I sign out of the game, that kicks Huggies out, and then I have to sign back in. Are you getting any weird lagged on the game? Like, I see some... You remember when you break a block, like a light flashes really quickly?
Yeah.
So I'm getting something similar, but instead of a light, some kind of weird image moves fast across the screen, like left to right or something. So I don't know if it's something like something is trying to catch up with the movement, I guess, or maybe if I just stay. Oh, maybe it's because I'm near the lighthouse. See, the lighthouse is moving. The lights are moving, right? Which means I don't have the FPS, I guess, to do it. Here, let me show you this really quick. So this is the lighthouse, guys. So using minimalist techniques. So the lighthouse that I saw was a 10 by 10, and it was like maybe like 100 blocks high. So I decided to make it tiny, and check this out. And look at the windows. Look, you got little windows that you could, open, breathable like little shutters, and then the inside, single home, right? Nicely furnished, right? Very, very simple, huh, guys? You got nice 4-point view.
So I wonder, because the microphone capture isn't working anymore.
Let me see. The microphone, like when you activate the Discord, it should already have there's like a settings for the voice options. And then I believe you could have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like when you go into the Discord, like the gear icon. And I believe there's a section that says like voice or something. You could connect the Blue Yeti mic. Like for me, I have it. The Blue Yeti mic is the source, and then I go through Discord, and then my Discord is outputted to the desktop, and then I just capture the desktop. You didn't want it the easy way. Alright, so over here, check this out, guys. Okay, as we continue, this is Goonsburg, a newly revived village that was totally destroyed. Villagers were missing, wink wink. They were missing, they they were missing. So I decided to repair the villages according to the aesthetic design as best I can. And on top of that, I made a 7-Eleven. Check this out. Okay, now this 7-Eleven was supposed to be huger. Okay, it's supposed to be like a 30 block by 50. It's huge, like a actual huge store. So using my minimalist techniques that I have now been learning and being competent, I decided to make a miniature 7-Eleven. Isn't this the coolest thing ever, guys? So this is the 7-Eleven. When you go into the 7... Now, I haven't figured... There is music. There is music in the 7-Eleven. Here, we could play some music here. And then... Go here, and then listen to the music. Well, bam, 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 bam. You're beginning to see there's a theme of music I like, right? It's the only thing that has the hip hop. Guys, it's the only hip hop one that they have. As you can see, in the 7-Eleven, there's artworks to get, right? You got all kinds of drinks and sodas. You got party things, party items. You got camping gear. You got clothing, right? You get all these clothing. You got all kinds of like food, cooked foods, milk, sodas, sweets and snacks and stuff. Wait, is it nighttime? Is it nighttime outside? Wait, is it nighttime? I can't tell. Wait, let me go bed.
Respawn point set.
Oh no, it's not nighttime.
You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms.
Bum, 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 bum. Now check this out. This is a Pikachu house. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so check this out, guys. The idea to use black banners instead of like black blocks for eyes is genius, guys. I think that's so cool. And then look at this. Look at this beautiful window in the back of the head. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. You can go up the butt, right? Look, there's roses here in the little mini garden. You go up the butt, and then look at this beautiful checkered tile flooring. Nice kitchen, simple single kitchen. You got like a dinner table for two, right? You got barrels, right? You got your barrel loaded with like fruits and stuffs. And then you go upstairs, right here, these hop steps. And look at this, single bedroom. See how the lighting is placed? So there is a method to the madness, guys. I placed the lighting because I want the reflection to be as dramatic as I would like, you know, that I think would work. So the lighting, I tried lighting above here, it didn't work. I tried lighting like right next to the bed, didn't work. But right here, glowing by the side of the bed, like look at this. It creates this amazing shadow, right? You got artwork. You could look out your window, and then I think is it time to go to bed? Wait, hold on.
Respawn point set.
No.
You can only sleep at night and during thunderstorms.
And then you guys are beginning to see. I like to make the crafting table, the jukebox, the oven. I'm starting to make it flush with the floor or the wall instead of having it like sitting on top of it, because it makes it aesthetically like stylistic, right? It makes it look very stylistic. I had this next to the bed above the floor, but then I said, hey, why not I just make it part of the floor for flip's sake? And it actually looks cooler. It actually looks cooler, guys. So as we go down, so this house is vacant for friends and stuff. Right, I don't know if it's
Testing.
I hear you.
Okay.
Right, but soft. So maybe you can increase on your end. Wait, I'm gonna go to bed. Hold on, let me here. Okay. So the sound is good. I have you at 150, but I don't know if somehow you got softer. Uh-oh. Oh shoot, the zombies. Good thing I slept because I don't want it to kill the villagers. Dang it, these guys, get out of here. I don't want them harming the villagers. So this is Goonsburg, and it has a nice Pikachu house and a 7-Eleven with a Pokeball supply hut. And this whole area right here is going to be, well, the idea was going to build a library here, like a little library with all kinds of books and stuffs. But we'll see, we'll see. Now over here I have this huge green cube. I'm thinking of changing it because there's a creature in Minecraft called the Ghast, right? And I saw Mandamin make a Ghast house. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we turned this into a Ghast? For now, I'm really not sure. I'm just gonna leave this alone for now. The idea with this is you have to fly into it, right? So I've been watching, I'm a big fan of other VTubers, guys, and I'm a big fan of Iron Mouse and Henya and all them. And they have, during one of their Minecraft streams, they had this elytra, like a cape, and they were using rockets to launch themselves in the air and fly. So the idea is, you know, you have to be really skilled to utilize that. So I built this house, this cubism house, for friends who have acquired the skill of rocket flight. So the only way to get in is you got to fly in here, but check it out though, it's very minimalist. right? It's got this, look at this nice design, 4-point design with interior lighting, massive windows, very airy, you know. It's kind of unfurnished. It feels skeletal, kind of like empty. So you could put artwork here. The idea was to make this a museum, and you could put like armor, different armors along the side here. So the idea was making this a house museum thingy, maybe. And then as you can see, there's a view. And then when you jump down, you know, you're going to glide on using your elytra. So that's the idea for this house.
Is this working?
Oh, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay.
But the thing is, does chat hear you?
I don't think so.
Wait, you got really soft. Wait, let me see if I should increase you. Wait, I'm gonna max you out. All right, I've got you maxed at 200. So hopefully. Now on the Discord, I think you could click on your bubble, and there's a volume. I think you could drag. I think. So we could test that. Ba-ba-ba. Alright, so that's Goonsburg. Okay, let me show you, I think, 2 more areas. But wait, I gotta go pee-pees. Hold on, I gotta go pee-pees. Should I? I'm afraid to go pee-pees while I'm hovering in the air. So let me stand on the head of the giant Titan. And then on the head, there's glass, right? So you could look inside and see the design of the death gate. This is not a hell gate, this is death gate. Look at this. Isn't this crazy view? Crazy view, huh? Alright guys, before I go, I just want to say thank you everybody for putting time aside of your afternoon to keep us company here in the cringe. Thank you for helping our channels grow. I hope that you guys are enjoying the stream. Don't forget your drinks and snacks. Okay guys, I gotta go pee-pee. So with that said, we will BRB. We are back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Thank you for your patience. And remember, guys, as a representative of Zentrea Insurance, it takes 15 seconds to qualify for 15% saving of your Zentrea auto insurance. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding, guys. Okay, let's fly. All right, let me show.
I might have gotten it figured out.
Oh, is everything? Oh, nice level. Okay, good sound, good voice sound. All right, guys.
Oh,
So
and it's better on your side?
yeah, but then again, I raised it to 200%, so that's the maximum I have. So hopefully it's not going to be too soft. All right, guys. So let me show you this underwater house. It's a minimalist style. There's a technique here that I'm going to use when I build the apartments deep inside the bowels of Wolf Mountain. So it's a very easy technique, and I enjoy doing it. So let me show you wait, hold on, oh, it's this way. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so we go here. So check this out. Like, you can't tell that there's an apartment here, but look, as we're flying, you could see it right here, the windows. So this was the idea that I had, right? So I saw this technique, right? So I could hollow out the inside, right? Really cool aesthetic, guys. It's really cool. So this is the secret door. Then we go inside here. Go inside. And then see, this was what I was gonna do. Like maybe wider. This is more like a column style. And then there's a downstairs with lighting. And notice the dramatic lighting. This technique of putting it underneath the stairs gives it that shadowy afterglow. And this is unfurnished for the second, the living room workspace. There's a mini garden with like stuffs here. 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 So you could grow like a small amount of food here, right? You could see like creatures out the outside here. You could hear the ocean. It's very, very immersive. There's books, and there's already books inside. I loaded it up with books. So some spell books, very simple. And then you hop up the stairs. There's a little frog pet there. Little frog pet. And of course, there's music here. You go like here. There's a... Dang it. Where's the music? Why is the music?
Thanks for helping me figure that out.
Oh, you're welcome. It takes a while, but and to be honest, once you set it, you forget it. And then mine is more like simple, but I think you made yours like cooler. Oh shoot, we don't have a record. Here, let me put let me find the record. Here, I do the search items. We put record, music, or maybe music. All right, let's try. Should we try this song, the green record? All right, let's try the green record. Let's load it into the wall. So it looks like a painting, right? But it's the jukebox. Isn't this the coolest idea to make it flush like this? Okay, so the idea is I wanted to have spaced artwork, right? At first, like sometimes the spacing between the artwork wasn't working. I was doing like square artwork and it just didn't feel balanced. So having a rectangle here, space, and then a square painting, and I thought, oh, space, square painting. But I said, where am I going to put the jukebox? It's such a minimalist space, right? You have your armor here, you got crafting table. So I said, what if I put it like this, right? And I put it in, and usually the jukebox has that little slit on the top. So I thought the slit would be sideways, but it's not, right? And then I thought maybe I can't put the record in there because the slit's not exposed. But look, lo and behold. Genius! Look at this! This was such an amazing accidental thing. This is so cool. Beautiful music, huh? It's like a little Tinkerbell box. So nice. This is nice. It's very like Harry Potter-esque. And then look, I put lighting here as you go up to the top. And there you go. What's really cool is the music has proximity sound. So as I walk away, it's going to get softer. Oh, time to go to bed. What? Check out what I could do with Zentrea's model. I could do this. Like, what? I can make my eyebrows do like that Spock thing. You like that gremlin face? Alright, we're gonna go do... I think we're going to do 2 more houses to tour. And then I'll start doing some of my... do some Minecrafting. I wonder what you've been up... Wait. I wonder if... Have you been building your penguin house? Huggies? Bum, bum, bum.
No. I've been mainly working on audio stuff,
Oh, still okay. Hopefully,
but I've finally started playing Minecraft.
yay! Bum bum bum. Right, so we're gonna. I've been showing the touring. So there's a Hellgate here we haven't rebuilt yet. I want to design it to look like something, and I saw that you could make a Hellgate look like it's the throat of a dragon, and I thought that was a cool idea. So I haven't really tried it out yet. It looks complicated to make, not minimalist. So as you can tell, these are vast areas, and I secretly built things like out there. To be honest, I forgot, but I remember these two villages, I mean. So there's one with a huge flying kaiju, which I think is the coolest idea that I ever stumbled upon on the YouTubes. And I thought it would be complicated to build, but it's also created by my favorite Minecrafter builder, Mandumin. So this is Breedington, and as I approach, right? Oh, what's that? What's that in the mist? Whoa, what's this? Is that a face? What? Look out! It's a kaiju! Ah! Look out! It's flying! Check this out, guys. You go. Let me showcase this beautiful house. It is. I don't know what this monster is. What's this monster, Huggies? The flying one. It's a phantom, I think you guys call it.
Yeah, the phantoms are the smaller flying ones. Yeah. Check
this out, guys. It's a phantom. The Phantom Menace. What? So this is the Phantom Menace here, and then as you, I was trying to figure out a better way to get access. Like maybe a trail of smoke or a trail of blood. You know what? The idea of maybe blocks of blood trailing behind. I really don't know. I don't want to copy the bumblebee pollen, so I said, you know what? Let's just build a vine that you can climb up it for now, and then you climb into it, and lo and behold, it comes with a pet parrot, fully furnished. You got like some books, some spell books here, and of course you got your you got your jukebox, and then let's put this in the jukebox. There. Nice. We got nice here, and look at this beautiful view. This is so incredibly nice. And you got all this like storage here. This is actually storage. You got armor. You got a place to put your armor. There's a bell if you want to announce that you're at your village. Right? You could announce. Alright. Now as we go further, I don't even know what's south or... As we go like tail-wise this way. Right, I wanted to do something even more secret further out, right, going way further, right, and then what's this? Oh no, lo and behold, what is this? Alley Island. It's Alley Island. Isn't this the coolest thing ever? Right, so using my minimalist. Okay, so these were supposed to be built like toward the ground, and I said, you know what, using the technique of the kaiju Phantom Menace house, I said, you know what, why don't we make it really up there to make it look very dramatic and fun, right? So this one, the bigger alley, has a second floor storage here. So this is the second floor storage, and then these open up, right, if you want to jump down like Batman, right? So these if you have the skill to use your elytra and rockets, this is like a launching pad right here. Pretty cool. And you go into your storage area, and as you guys can see, I love the barrels. The barrels is just, and then there's all kinds of like honey. There's like juice. So the Alley Island is for people who like juice, right? You see how all these, there's potions, like I like to call them juice because they look like drinks, like like cherry soda, orange soda, lime soda. So this one is for people who love the bottles, right? So, and as you can see, there's a glass floor, so it has a nice dramatic view. I put I had a door here, and I thought if I put a banner you just walk through, it feels very Japan's, very Japan's. There's a glass ceiling, and that's the home. So you got to go out here, climb back up, and then you enter your home. There's storage here, right? It's very minimalist, right? So whoever was going to live here could like put like furniture if they want to. But check these out. If you grow these vines, you could put like a carpet on top of it, so it looks like steps, and you could step on it. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. So it's a double bed, vacant home. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at this, very simple, right? Here's a technique I absolutely love. At the head of the bed, you could put like 2 blocks. You know, whatever blocks you want to put, it acts like a headrest, and you could put items on those blocks, so it actually looks like a shelving. And then, of course, there's a record collection here. So this LA home is for someone who likes to collect music, vinyl records, and likes to drink the potions and stuffs. Nice. So I wanted to make some different characteristics for each house. So this one, you know, if somebody likes potions and listens to the music, so that's this one LA. The other tinier LA, you get access through the water, and it goes into the butt. So you see how the water splashes around the tree? Okay, so I was debating should I hollow out where the water hits so it directly goes through the tree but not splashing over it. So, but if I do that, it won't look aesthetically natural. But then Huggies was able to like really quickly just climb up it. Like, well, I was like, huh? So I thought it would be difficult with the water like on the side, but Huggies just went boop, boop, like right in the butt, like right up in the butt. And then as you go in the butt, lo and behold, there's storage here.
Phrase that.
There's a storage here. I heard a little voice. Who's that?
Oh.
You hear that voice? It's like, you have a little sister? Who's that? Huggies? Huggies, is that your sister? Huggies?
Yeah, wait.
Do you have a little wait, hold on, let me check the let me check the Discord. Meowie! Well, the stinky. Hi, Meowie! I'm using my new.
Hi.
I'm using Zentrea's free mod. Look at this! Isn't this the coolest thing? Like I have a gecko on my head. I have buck teeth. See the buck teeth? I got glasses. Right? I could go bald here. Check this out. I could go whoop. I could go bald up. And then I my favorite face. The sus face. The stinky face.
I'm just passing by to say hello.
Oh, thank you for popping in, Meowie. I'm giving a tour. We're finally doing creative mode. So I know that.
Oh, about me.
I know that you want to build stuff. So this is the smaller LA house. And look, there's a rooftop access. See right there? Oh, let me go in the bedroom. We never saw the bedroom. Hold on. Let me. Are you at IRL work, Meowie? I hope it's not too stressful.
I went to work just to realize I'm actually free today.
What? Wait, there was nobody at work?
Yep.
Wait, you just got home?
No.
Oh, I thought like you went to work right now and then just got home.
No.
Oh.
I was doing stuff.
Oh, stuffs. I see shoppings and stuff. Look at this, guys. It's a 3x3 space, but look, it's right, nice and roomy. Artwork, blue bed. This is the refrigerator. It's got stuffs.
You did that?
And then look, that's the water that goes into the butt. All right, goes here. So I'm just doing a tour of the secret houses for you guys to have fun with.
You build that?
Yeah, I used the template to be honest, but I modified it a little bit using some techniques that are repetitive.
Sleeping through this night.
Well,
I work.
Template?
oh, and check this out, Meowie. I have a mod where there's an update in the game where if we're playing with like 8 people, all we need is one person to sleep, and then we could create the daytime. So check this out, guys. This is called Alay Island. So if anybody wants to live here, so my friends, friends now, and future friends, and you never know if Zentreya, wants to hang out. You never know. And then over here, this is Watermelon Observatory Island. So this is for scientific research. So note, it is an island. It's a cool island. You know how hard it was to try to find an island to build something on? So this one has a really nice look. It's very jungly. It's very dangerous, right? And then...
When you say template, it's like a copy paste, or are you just following instructions?
No, I'm following like a YouTube video. And then one of my favorite creators is Mandumin. I think he's K-pop. He's a K-pop guy. And he builds... Okay, so he builds... his how should I word it, guys? His approach to Minecraft building is simplicity. So he will teach you how to build simple things, but the things are crazy, fun, simple ideas, like how to build a baby Pikachu house, how to build a baby Alay home. And it's really simple because you could see it's basically 3x3 blocks, 4x4. So that's easy concept for beginners to learn. And as I was following the template, what happens is by the time you build like his third thing, there's certain repetition of techniques, right? Like placing where to place the bed, how to design furniture, how to place the lighting, right, to create a shadow effect, right? So you don't just plop a lantern in the corner, but you put a lantern in a specific spot. So what will happen is it creates shadows on the ceiling or on the floor, or if the lantern or the lighting source is between like furniture, it creates this dramatic shadow effect. And I'm beginning to understand that, hey, it's a very simple approach, but yet when you complete a build, it creates a vibe. See, it's creating a vibe. And of course, he also has very complicated builds, which I mean, should I show Meowie? Wait, Meowie, are you watching the stream, or should I show Meowie the Titan? The Titan?
Oh, I think I saw that. It's like a tall humanoid thing.
Yeah, it's the Enderman. It's a giant Enderman, and the lore is he crashed through the dimension, the multiverse, and he was going to do evil shenanigans on the Dewcraft server, but the sun petrified it, and now it's forever trapped. It's forever petrified. And you could hear it during the evening. You hear it moaning like, whoa, whoa. You hear moaning like that. So this is...
Can I see it?
What, you want to see it? Oh, here, let me show you. Here, let me go back. It is the coolest thing, Meow. Wait, so let me show you here. This is Watermelon Island. Here, let me just do this really quick. So this is Watermelon Observatory. So I wanted to create something that was fun but scientific. And what better way to combine it with watermelon and scientific research. And as you can tell, I put banners on the top. So it signifies it's a scientific research. This is a watermelon supply shed. So as you can tell, there's like all kinds of scientific research here. It's kind of hilarious that it looks like a baby watermelon. And then this one made me laugh so much because as I was building it, it looks like it's big. It looks like a watermelon. So as you go inside, right, you have your magical research. You have your double bed with artwork here, music of course, and then you have your main. It looks like a disco dance floor, but you have a nice look here. So all the equipment that you need. So you have I think you have a loom. There's a oven, crafting table, an anvil, some water thing where you could wash your clothes. There's this beer making thing. There's a chopper thing, like it chops things. I think this is a cartography table. So you got all these cool things for your scientific research. And it's aesthetically, it looks very retro, very Austin Power-ish, very disco dancing kind of thing, but yet scientifical. but yet refreshing because of the watermelon flavors. So this is Watermelon Observatory Island. All right, and that's it. I was gonna go further out and hide a secret whale house. So, and then here, let's go. Let's show Meowie the one thing that cracks me up the most. All right, so this is Kaiju. This is a Kaiju house. Check this out, Meowie. This is a Phantom house. Of course, these are all vacant. So for all my friends, future friends, collaborators, hangouts, and of course, looking at you, Zen. Looking at you, Henya. You know, maybe Philligan. Maybe. Mousy. Maybe. Okay, we're heading back to Coomtown, and we're going to show Meowie one of the funnest builds. It looks complicated, right? But it's just tall. It's tall and big. I modified the head part I decided to modify the interior of the head, and I decided to modify the block that it's carrying. Right, so this is Wolf Mountain, Meowie. Check out this huge, ginormous wolf. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Wait a minute, hold on. Do I have Meowie's sound level captured good? I have Meowie at 1. Let's put Meowie at 170. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, Wolf Mountain. Okay, as we approach Coom Tip. What's that? What's that? Oh no! Oh no! Defend the town! Look out! It's the Titan. It's the attack of Ender Titan. Oh no! What are we gonna do? The danger! But then the sun appeared in the sky, and lo and behold, it contained its ravages, its evilness, and forever petrified. It can never go home, but it doesn't die, so now it is trapped eternally, moaning in pain. And then the reason why it moans, Meowie, is because in the head I have a secret thing. Okay, keep the secret, okay guys? What? It's the death gate to the lands of death. It's not a hell gate. It's a death gate. And I put a lot of signs here. Turn away, you fools. You know, enter. All who enter die. Beware. Because I accidentally fell in it, Meowie. When I was building this, I accidentally fell in it, and I didn't know how to get out of it. Like, I tried to restart the game. I tried to reinstall the game, and I was like, what the flip? I was stuck. And then I had to turn on the, what do you guys call it? Huggies? I had to turn on the coordinates, because there was instructions on YouTube to use the coordinates to go find yourself somewhere around here and then just teleport there. And oh my goodness, I teleported like right here, and I was so happy. I was literally stuck for like 6 hours. I was desperate. I was supposed to stream, and I didn't know what to do. I was researching everywhere. There was not a lot of information like how to get out of that death place. And then once I got here, I decided to put signs here to warn you guys. So check it out. It's an Ender Titan carrying a block, and inside the block I hollowed it out, and you have to use the vines to climb in it. But look, it's a really nice, very single open space, non-multi-level, double bed with armor stands. There's like a, by this time I really enjoy putting storage space on these like things that look like mounts and stuff with curtains here, like AKA banners. And look at this beautiful view. And I decided to put like a little rose bush here because the view just, you know, I tried to balance out the view so it looks really nice. So you have to look out here. Beautiful, beautiful. You could see the cherry blossom trees, you know, no Red Hulk. You know, there's no rampaging Red Hulk destroying the cherry blossom trees. Right over there, that's Coom Tip. And then over here, there's I think on the left, there's Wolf Mountain. Now I had different designs of lighting, and I tried torch, I tried blue, I tried you know, all kinds of lighting styles. But having this like tube light with a daylight style lantern, I think makes it more pleasing to the eye. I didn't want certain lighting styles shocks your eyes, or it just doesn't feel like it creates a vibe, especially when you're looking through the window. This rose bush wasn't here, so when I added the rose bush, right, I put like rows of plants here like this. It didn't work, and I said, you know what? Everybody loves roses, right? Right? Roses smell nice. Roses trigger a sense memory. So by putting this here, right, in your mind, you're thinking, oh, it smells so romantic. Ew, 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 ew. Wink, wink, meowie. Wink, wink. Uh-oh. Gotta go sleep. Hold on. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
Take care, Tutu.
Oh, you gonna go? Okay, meowie.
Yeah.
Thank you. You have a wonderful, wonderful day, okay? Lovers.
You too. That's a big win. Bye.
Bye, meowie. Stinky.
Bye-bye. Big hugs for penguins.
Oh, Huggies. Bum, bum, bum. Huggy's been having like, I don't know, like technical issues and stuffs. And that's it, guys. I gave you a pretty... Wait, did I forget anything? So sometimes I might have built something. Okay, I know I did something over here, but I don't think I built the house. Wait, hold on. Let me fly over here really quickly. Right, let's go to Goonsburg. It was supposed to be called Goonersville, and I was laughing, thinking I was typing, like building the words Goonersville, and then it ended up being Goonsburg. And when I stepped back, I said, huh? I thought in my mind, I thought I was spelling out Goonersville, but I was laughing so much, you know, because there's a meaning behind goon. You know, I'm not gonna say it. You guys could figure it out. You know, gooners, gooning and stuff. So I thought this would be a fun meme. And then when I stepped back, lo and behold, it's spelt Goonsburg. But in my mind, I was spelling Goonersville. You know, which is fine because that means I could just create another village, another Gooners place thing, kind of. Okay, so as I was moving down here, guys, right, I wanted to build something secret. Okay, I like to build something secret every like 1,000 blocks, right? So as a secret surprise. So as I was scanning the area this way, right, I saw a village. I said, what the flip? What the? So I looked at the village. I modernized the village. I gave it like lanterns and things like that. So, you know, so I was thinking, should I build something here? But there's really nothing like I wanted to put. Like, should I put like maybe a fox sleeping up here, curled up? I don't know, right? So as I was renovating and updating the village, I was thinking like I'm not happy with some of the areas, so I went further this way. And then what happened is, I think, wait, hold on, let me see if we hit that stretch of ocean. It's like this huge stretch of ocean. Right, when we hit this area, I was thinking nothing really strikes my, nothing really strikes my fancy. Like, do I want to put like a giant chicken here, or, maybe like I was gonna put like a underwear, like a panties. I was gonna do a panty like floating, right, or a panty and bra like floating in the sky. Like. But I said, you know what? Nothing really stood out, so I kept going a little bit more further. And then this is where I hit a stretch of Oh wait a minute, what's this? Somebody built this? What's this? I remember this. Wait, is this Meowie's secret place? Because I don't remember how to get there. Wait, is this Meowie's secret place? Wait, I see blocks. This looks familiar. Wait, let me see. This looks like it's a water area. It looks like it's a staging area for something. Wait, look up in the sky. Wait, what's that up there? Wait, what's that up there? I see something. No. Well, we could utilize this for something, guys. Wait, Huggies. I just want to make sure that Huggies can hear us. Can you hear us, Huggies? Uh-oh.
Hello.
Oh, okay. So you heard Meowie gave you a big hugs and goodbye, loves. So we could utilize this, guys. There's this something here. So as I kept going further this way, guys, right, I noticed we started hitting a really long stretch of ocean. So, all right. So here's the trick, guys. I wanted to build a whale house. And remember, a whale is huge, right? So I was going to build a huge whale house swimming, I guess, this way, right? Or a huge dolphin house, maybe, but underneath the water, right? So I was going to build like this, like underneath the water, right? So this would be a difficult surprise to discover unless my friends were like rowing their boat out here. So that's one sneak thing. Guy goes, shh, hush, chat, no snitches, okay? No snitches, okay? So I was gonna, that's one idea. I was gonna build a secret, ginormous whale, like swimming home, and the only way to access it is you either go through like the hole in the, like the hole, the water hole, or you go underneath the belly, and you gotta literally swim to go into the belly, or you swim to go into the hole. And that's it. So I haven't really explored any. This is the farthest I think I've ever like tried to scout for things to put, secret things to build. And then now that I gave Huggy some like this link, so I'm looking forward to a penguin house maybe somewhere, or a panda house. What? A chicken jockey house. What? What's the other one I gave? I think I gave chicken jockey, panda, penguin house, and then I gave the link to Mandamin. So I saw there's a Nintendo Switch controller house. And then, Huggies, if you ever get a chance to look at Mandamin stuff, there's a ginormous bed house. It's like a bed. It's like a giant bed, like the size of this mountain. A bed. Can you imagine? And then you could build what's that character in the Minecraft movie, Steve? You could actually build Steve like sitting with legs dangling over the edge of a cliff or something. It's going to be a huge, and it's a house. It's a house. So I have all these ideas, like maybe put something here, maybe, right? Now the funny thing is, as I was exploring, like let's say randomly this way, I got lost, and this was off stream, and you guys were like, oh, okay, we made it. This is Goonsburg. Okay, we're back at Goonsburg. Isn't this cool from this aerial view? You can see the Pikachu house. You see the 7-Eleven. Oh, I wonder if Meowie gets to see. We never showed Meowie the 7-Eleven. Check this 7-Eleven, Meowie. 7-Eleven. And there's parking space here for your horse. And that's it. And so far, this is what we built in the DoCraft server, making it fun, secret things for my friends to discover. I didn't mention any of this to Ketchak when Ketchak was like I guess doing stuff down here. He kind of went like, what the heck, like that, and it's like, oh, it's the Enderman house, and he was laughing. And then we got the dog house here. Here, let me show you the bumblebee house. This is one of the cutest.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Huggies.
I might
Oh, your stream crashed?
No, I might wind stream down.
Okay. I was gonna wind it down too. I'm getting a little bit hungry.
But I can keep playing if you want.
But
if you're getting hungry too, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit hungry and a little, for some crazy reason, a little sleepy. But at least I got a chance to do a showcase of the server, and and then we could maybe, let me see. I was gonna go eat, take a rest, take a little nap. I was gonna do some errands. To be honest, I've been eating snacks. Like, I've been like kind of like eating too much of my snacks, and I think I'm running out in my pantry. I was gonna go pick up, but then again, the stores might not be open, so I was gonna drive around and see if like the local markets are open and stuff like that. And if they are, I could pick up some foods and stuffs. And then I was thinking of making ramen noodle. But thank you so much, Huggies, for playing game with me and testing your stream, because it's been a while. I totally understand it's been a while. But check
Thanks for bearing with me.
Aw, it's okay. So check this out, Meowie. Look at this bumblebee house. And you go inside the butt. And this was a interesting idea. So the original concept was there's like a ladder or a vine you climb up the butt. But I thought, to make it fun, because of course everybody plays better Minecraft than me and they have the better dexterity, so you could hop on the blocks, and it's supposed to be like it's dropping off pollen, right? Isn't this cool? And then you hop in it, and then check out the inside, Meowie. I think you'll really like this. If you go in the butt, This is really aesthetically, oh my goodness, right? It's different from the template. I decided to add these curtains, right? I put a bee flying around in here, and there's the artwork here. There's there was nothing here, and there were like ovens and the things for building. So I said, what if I just put like a library, and I did the crafting table and the oven as part of like the bench style bed looking technique thing. You got the beautiful view here, and this is nice. All right, and that's it, guys. This is the complete tour of the Ducraft. I think that you guys call it in the Minecrafting community. I started seeing this word, and I think they call it your forever Minecraft. They call it your forever Minecraft. So this is going to be my forever Minecraft, the Ducraft server. Well, I don't like calling it Ducraft server. So it's called the Ducraft Forever Minecraft, right? Because we're gonna build things for friends, for events, for friends, for unofficial, non-collaborative, collaborative hangouts, for official collaboratives, for fun stuffs, for maybe one day we might get sponsored for Minecraft. You never know. That's the dream. And then another dream, maybe hanging out with Zen. Maybe. You never know. Hanging out with Zen. Hanging. With Filian. Haruka. Right, guys? Right? And look how beautiful the night sky is. Look how beautiful. Oh shoot! Did Huggies already go? Thank you for playing game with me, Huggies. All right, guys, we're gonna be winding this stream. Look at this beautiful aerial view of the night. Isn't this the coolest thing? This is Roanoke, and this is my home. All right, so one day.
If you want to take a look at Wolf Mountain, what I've been doing.
Ooh, at night. Yes.
Well, whenever.
Where we're gonna go right now.
Working on this hallway.
We're gonna go right here. So you guys get to see what it looks like at night with the chicken house, right? And there's a method to the madness, guys. There's certain lighting that I place so at night, right, it would really be dramatic and immersive. So I have these light towers here, right? Normally in other Minecrafters, they would put like torches everywhere, right? But I like to have it in key areas, right? It's okay to have some areas of darkness, right? Balanced with some light. Like, look at that bridge. Look how good this looks. Look how good this looks. Doesn't it look good? And look at it at night. Look how cool the Ender Titan looks. Nice. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go by. Wait, before we go to the Wolf Mountain, let's look at the lighthouse. Isn't this the coolest thing? As we go to the lighthouse, see? Look, see? Nice. All right, so the lighthouse is glitching in the stream. All right, let's go here. And then let's head over to Wolf Mountain. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look! Look at the secret water path. The vines hasn't grown yet. Oh shoot, there's an ender. There's a creeper. Look how beautiful the night is. This is where Chompy Soul's house is. Oh, we gotta play with Chompy again. Okay, we're approaching the main area. Huggies, we're going through here. Ooh, the vines are growing. Oh, pretty soon it's gonna block this. Okay, we go inside, and then this is where we're going to build a huge metroplex here. Okay, guys. Oh, where are you, Huggies? Are you by the waterway? Or are you at the first sub-level?
Waterway.
Oh, here. Right, so we're at the water junction. Oh my goodness. The green. What the heck? This looks so good. Wow. Oh my goodness. You're beginning to do retiling. So in construction, guys, they call this retiling. So like when you guys must have a bathroom, right? And in the floor of the bathroom you have tiles. So imagine having it like normal concrete, and then these gray blocks represents the normal construction of the floor, let's just say, right? And then what Huggies is doing is replacing it with bricks, right? So technically that would be called retiling. So we like to roleplay in the Dewcraft server. We like to pretend we're part of the Department of Water and Minecraft Services. And this commission to do retiling for the water pathway is holy smoke cookies. This is cool. The idea of green and black with lighting strategically placed to give it that. You see how the shadows look? You see how the lighting reflects? It gives a nice vibe. Dang, Huggies. Wait, we should make the sign. Should we make the sign not pink? You know what? I'll let you decide. White? Black? I don't know. Look at the lighting behind.
Do what is that? Warped fence or
A warp
sign?
Warp sign? I think you get a chance to experiment with it. Whoa, this looks so. Oh, dude, is it gonna be like? Have you guys remember a show called Buck Rogers? A TV show called Buck Rogers. You guys remember that show? It's a science fiction TV show from the ancient times of yesteryear. So, okay, in Buck Rogers, if I'm seeing your style, Huggies, it looks like you're going to alternate between, like, basically this whole corridor is going to be black with green rings interspersed every section, right? Is that the idea, Huggies?
I don't know if there's really an idea. I'm just doing whatever.
Okay, no, but this is what it feels. So in Buck Rogers, right? So Buck Rogers, whenever there's space combat, Buck Rogers, of course, is going to go inside the cockpit of his space fighter, right? But when they launch from the launch tube, so this basically is the launch tube, all right? So imagine, I'm going to pretend I'm launching through it really slowly. Okay, so it's going to be black, right? So in the show, imagine the tube all black, right? And then there's interspersed rings of light. So basically you've got these green rings, right? So what happens is it mimics speed when you're watching the show, right? It's a little special effects trick, you know, for all you Hollywood directors, producers out there. So I know your tricks. So by putting rings, right, like down the corridor with lighting that passes over your cockpit, it gives the illusion that your space fighter is launching really fast. And see how I'm launching really fast? Like, and then as I get to the exit, then whoosh, I launch my fighter. So it's like that. I think that's a great idea, Huggies. Putting like green rings with light in it. And then we could remove all the torches because you'll have that dramatic launch tube kind of effect, I think. That's genius, Huggies. That's genius. It feels like you're launching a spaceship. It's got a little... I like the idea that you've made a simple thing into a sci-fi vibe. And we don't even have to put the torchlights anymore. Because these lights here with the green rings will mimic a space tube launch. Dang it, I wish we had spaceships. I wish we could make the boats look like spaceships. Wouldn't that be great, guys? But unfortunately for you guys, this is only going to be a 1 mod Bedrock. 1 mod Minecraft. Because if I had 200 mods on the bed... To be honest, I don't think there's a lot of mods for Bedrock. There's not a lot of love for the Bedrockers out there, which I totally understand. I'm just lucky that I found a shader that works for Bedrock, and I absolutely love this. And then, of course, for the Java, you could have like 200 mods, but I like to keep it simple. You know, you want the 1 mod that makes the water look nice, that makes the sky looks real, right? It adds a little bit of a tint and filter to the blocks to give it a little bit more IRL-ish kind of look. But oh my goodness, this looks freaking crazy. Okay, can you imagine it's black with rings of green with light? And that the only light source is the green rings. So as I'm rowing my boat, right, it's going to give that nice, like, Battlestar Galactica launched... Battlestar Galactica, Star Wars, Buck Rogers launch tube-ish kind of feel. Dude, I like this. This looks crazy. Shoot, you know what? That's gonna change my aesthetic. I'm gonna have to build these. Imagine all the interior will be black. Dude, this is nice. You know what? That's it, Huggies. We're going to make green accents, right, with black. So I'm gonna, let me see. I'm gonna build. All right, so this is, wait, Huggies, want to follow me really quick? Wait, hold on. Let me go in the water really quick. So the idea is here. You see this is mostly like a large flat area. I'm gonna hollow out this, put windows, and put maybe 1, 2, 3 floors. And this will be the start of the whatchamacallit, the apartment complex here. And then I'm gonna go over here and I will hollow out like small little areas of like minimal homes. Right? And then here, a minimal home here. Just like, I could definitely put like a little 3-4 by 4 house here. The only thing is like, how do we get to it? Should we swim to it? Maybe? I'm not, you know. Does anyone in chat know how we could make scuba gear? Like maybe we could make scuba gear and then you have to scuba to it, maybe? You know, I don't know how. All right, right now we'll worry about the logistics of how to get to the house, apartment. Right now, I'll just build one, and then we'll figure it out later on. At least that's the idea. And then Huggies, for me, I really don't want to go down here and show chat how deep it goes. I want to leave that as a surprise for me. I want my surprise. So, you know. I don't know what ideas you have right now. I want to have apartments here at the water junction, and then we'll leave it for fun adventure, you know, because I want Arnthice and Meowie to go down here in creative. Maybe we could build something, you know, together maybe. But I think Huggies, this is perfect. Your color palette is perfect. The dark, I don't know what you guys call it, like black stone with green stone with lighting effect. Perfect. I think. Can you imagine like blackstone all around here? It's gonna make it look dramatic, guys. It's gonna make it look flippin' dramatic. Dude, this high, doesn't it look like sci-fi vibes? Like right here, this high crested hallway-esque looking light placement, right? Launch tube, Battlestar Galactica launch tube-esque. Buck Rogers, Star Trek, Star Wars. Dude, Huggies, what do you think? We make it futuristic inside Wolf Mountain, but we let Wolf build his Japanese ancient history style on top of the mountain. I think
that could work.
You came up with this idea where we made Wolf Mountain two sides of the coin, where each side is the opposite. So ancient versus future cyberpunk. Oh my goodness, it's gonna make you want to just hang out here, right? We're gonna, once we have the Metroplex built,
There's a mine shaft down there.
I feel sad. I feel sad, guys, because I usually like to hang out at Coomtown, but I think I'm gonna want to hang out here for. I'm gonna want to hang out here for a while. For a while. What's this all built? What the heck, Dio? What the heck, Dio? And at the same time, it's non-intrusive, right? For Wolf, because I didn't want to make Wolf. Wolf sounded sad. Like I didn't want to make Wolf like we were gonna take over his mountain part, because I know Wolf definitely had plans to build Japan, you know, like make it look like a shogun thing, but he didn't have plans for as far as I know, he wasn't enthusiastic about hollowing out the inside, right? So this is great idea, guys. Look, I want to make it zero intrusiveness, right? Once these vines grow, as you can see from this angle, right, it shouldn't be intrusive, right? And then if I go around this side, right, we have some steps here, but we don't start using the black brick until like we get in there. So at least it has the perception that it like, oh, it hasn't been like untouched kind of thing. So as we go in there, the bricks should start getting blacker, right, and greener and things like that. So at least above here, maybe we could build bushes around here to disguise it a little bit more. And then let me see, and then over here, See, so can you imagine when we play with Wolf? Wolf's gonna have like, imagine a Japanese home, and then a Japanese onsen for bathing, and then over here we have the wolf. Maybe we'll change it to brown and black fur, so that way Wolf will be more like to Wolf's VTuber model. Over here we'll have a Japan's home, maybe more Japan's homes and stuffs. This is where Chompy lives. I forgot to show you where Chompy lives. This is Chompy's home, and it's so cute because Chompy built a heart-shaped interior. Look, oh, I miss Chompy. So her home is like this heart-shaped, and then she did something down there. I don't want to go down there because I will leave it a surprise. But this is her home. Oh, look at her bed. Oh, look, still smells like Chompy. Sniff, sniff. Smells like Chompy. Oh, it has Chompy's musk. Her musk. Her odors. I miss your musk, Chompy. I miss your odors. Your musk. I'm memeing a movie, guys. I'm memeing a movie. You guys know the movie, right? Remember that one scene where the guy goes, I miss your musk. I miss your scent. I miss your odors. Remember that movie, guys, where the Sex Panther cologne, remember? I love using Sex Panther because it works 100% of the time, 10% of the time. Remember that? Sex Panther. They say it's made out of real panther. And then the cologne smells like gasoline. Remember that comedy? What's that comedy movie Huggies? You know. Surely you guys know. It's Anchorman. So I highly recommend Anchorman. I was memeing, guys. Or was I? Do I really miss Chompy's scent? Do I really miss Chompy's odor? Her musk. Her scent. Sniffer, sniffer. Sniffer, sniffer. Oh my goodness, don't clip that. Okay, please don't clip that. Oh my goodness, if Chompy sees a clip of me sniffing her bed. Oh! You know what? If I don't draw attention to it, you guys won't clip it. So I won't draw attention to it. Mwah. Alright, Huggies. I'm gonna wind the stream down. I'm hungry.
Alright.
And I'm sleepy a little bit. But this was
Thanks
a night.
for inviting me again.
Oh, you're welcome. Alright, we gotta do another one. Okay. Like, I was thinking of a Star Wars stream on Sunday, but maybe we could do Minecraft. Maybe we'll play it by ear, and then I'll put out an invitation to a Wolf maybe and Chompy. We could get everybody in here. All right, I'm flying back home, guys. Okay, I'm flying back home, and then we'll wind the stream down. Thank you for hanging out. Wait, do you have a name for your chat, Huggies? The Penguins? Hello, Peggers. The Peggers. The Peggers.
Don't call them that.
What is that? That's cute for penguin, right? Right, guys.
Just call them penguins.
All right. Thank you for hanging out, penguins, and thank you for the wonderful support, everybody. Thank you for keeping us company in the cringe. I hope that you guys enjoyed the streams and stuff like that, and I hope you guys having a wonderful day, enjoying your holiday. If you don't have a holiday, just hang in there. Before you know it, your work shift will be done, and you'll be able to go home and relax. Okay, guys. Okay. All right, Huggies. Gonna disconnect the voice channel. So thank you, Huggies, for playing game with me.
Yeah, thank you.
You have a wonderful rest of your day too, and don't forget to eat some snacks and lunch too, and hydrate because I haven't been drinking water and my throat hurts a lot. So, but thank you so much, and this was, you know what? Thanks for making it. Because I was taking a chance. Normally, I don't want to do creative as a collab, and I know Meowie has been really giving me the guff and stuff like that, but I think it's okay. I think this was fun, and I think it was fun. I mean, I don't know why I was scared, but thank you for making it at least easy and fun and easy to cope with so now I at least next time I'm not afraid to do a creative only collab and stuff like that, because technically I wanted to do the surprises for you guys, but you know what, as a creative mode collab, you guys are free without the restraints to create surprises in real time, and we could also do like literal real time collaboration, discussing ideas and things and building things and surprising one another. And I thought that would be like, I thought maybe that's not what would not be fun for you guys, but if it's fun for you guys, then it should be fun for me too. So thank you for making creative mode at least a nice fun experience for me, first time, especially for a non-collaborative hangout stream. Do you know what I'm saying, Huggies? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Huggies. Thank you for playing game. You have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, okay?
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, peggers. Alright, guys, let's get into the... Wait, hold on. Let me make sure before... Okay, I saved my game. For a minute there, I thought... And then I'll move it... I'll put it back to survival, so that way it makes whatever we created permanent. Right? It's gonna make it permanent. Save it. Okay, so at least it's now whatever we built is permanent. Alright guys, let's get into the goober and we will wind the stream down, everybody. Okay, here we go. Goober. Wait, hold on, let me save my game really quick. Bum. Alright, I saved my game. Nice. Alright guys, let me switch. Let me do a quick shout out. Thank you so much, Zentreya. Right? Thank you so much, Zentreya. Oh, let me go cozy. Thank you so much, Zentreya, for this incredibly awesome VTuber model. Zentreya, on her birthday, right, decided to give a gift to the geckos. What? I'm a gecko too. Hello, I'm a gecko too. I have like almost like 300k viewing hours. I just love Zen. I love you, lover Zen, Sneaky. But she gave, on her birthday, Zentreya gave away a model, a fully rigged model with these amazing crazy toggles. Like you could have, you know what? She could have just put 3 toggles. There's like, I don't know, like flipping 20 toggles. There's a lot of toggles, right? And she offered it for free use, and as long as you follow 2 things. You have to post in your about page the artist who created and rigged the model, you know, and you cannot use it for sponsored streams. But and you can't use the model to make merchandise. But this is the coolest thing ever. This is the coolest thing ever. And I love this part. This is my favorite part here. The buck teeth. The glasses and the buck teeth. Alright guys. Just want to say and then look what we could do. You see my eyebrows? Okay, you see my eyebrows? I could do this. I could do like this. Like, like that's illogical, Captain. Like, Captain, that is illogical. You know, like Spock. Alright guys, let me switch back. Alright guys, I just want to say thank you again, Zentreya, for this wonderful gecko Chad mascot chibi gecko gremlin model. Thank you so much. It's so much fun to use. Alright guys, we're gonna switch back. Alright, here we go, and then go here, and then Alright guys, we're here. Alright everybody, we're gonna wind the stream down. I'm hungry for some lunch. I have some errands to do, and because it's a holiday where I live, it's a holiday, so I'm gonna drive around the neighborhood, quote unquote, and see if there's any, you know, shops open. I'm looking at you, comic book store. I'm looking at you, comic book store / game store / card store / miniatures painting store. You know, and then maybe pick up some food. And I definitely want to get something to eat. I'm debating. I'm so hungry now. You know, the pains of my belly. I'm hungry to either go out and get some pizza, or get a cheeseburger, or get a Chick-fil-A chicken spicy sandwich, or maybe stay home and cook ramen noodles, 2 hard-boiled eggs, or maybe get some pad thai noodles, chicken pad thai, or well, as you guys can tell, I'm at that point of hunger, okay, and being the nerdy corgi pupper that I am, I got no choice. I gotta check out my comic book store, okay? I want to see if it's open. I have a feeling that it might not. Knowing my luck, it's probably closed and stuff, and I'll probably end up cooking, at home. But the plan is taking a nap, and then when all is said and done, maybe we do a secret stream tonight. What do you guys think? Maybe a secret stream tonight, and I'm not addicted to the Minecraft. I miss my Star Wars. I'm curious about the foxhole. We're trying to rank up in Pupperant, aka Valorant. We've begun relearning how to play Apex Lemons in our ranked level up gameplays, and then there's the Fortnite Star Wars event. I want to unlock the Darth Jar Jar Binks. There's so many things to do, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see. But in any case, I just want to say thank you everybody for keeping me company here in the cringe. Thank you for playing game with me, Huggies. Thank you for popping in, Meowie, Colby, everybody. And you guys take good care of yourself, take good care of each other, and I hope to see you guys next time. So long, farewell. It's time to say goodbye. 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 Bye. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, and I hope to see you guys next time. Lovers!
「ときめき色の毎日馴染んだ